Everybody to hear me when I say that the blues is back and it's here to stay. Let me explain it to you. I used to have someone that meant the whole world to me, but she left me for someone else, left my heart in misery. That's when I found out the blues would always be a part of me. Let me tell you this. You see, when she left me, she gave me the blues. That was the last thing I thought I could use. But now I'm glad she left me. I'm glad she gave me the blues. You see, I went out and found me. I went out and found me someone new. That's why I can say this tonight. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. Oh, hey, hey, the blues is all right. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. It's all right. It's all right. Every day and night. Let's testify. Say it again, y'all. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. 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 It's all right. It's all right. Every day and night. I'm gonna play it for you now. I'm glad she left me. I'm glad she gave me the blues. You see, I'm grateful to the blues. It was the blues that brought me to you. Yeah. You see, if she had never given me the blues, I never would have found someone sweet like you. That's why I can say it, y'all. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. Oh, hey, hey, the blues is all right. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. It's all right. It's all right. Every day and night. I just gotta say it again. Y'all help me testify. Hey, the blues is all right. Say it. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. Oh, hey, hey, the blues is all right. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. It's all right. It's all right. Every day and night. Do it again. Say it. Hey, hey, the blues is all right. You said, hey, hey, the blues is all right. Oh, hey, hey, the blues is all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from around the world, this is Uncle Funky Larry Jones, and it's now time for the Papa C Blues and Southern Soul Show with your host, DJ Papa C.
Good evening. That's right. I am your host, DJ Papa C. I'm in the house today, tonight, this evening. And if I tell you I am wore out, I am. But first, let me say thank you for that gracious introduction by Uncle Funky Larry Jones. And if you want to hear more of that voice of the Texas Radio Hall of Famer, he's only 4 of DJ personalities in the city that's in the Texas Radio Hall of Famer. You can join him every Saturday on KTSU 90.9 along with me from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And before him is another Texas Radio Hall of Famer by the name of Chili Bill Smith. And his segment is called The Midday Groove. And he comes on from 10 p.m. until 2, followed by Funky Larry Jones' Ultimate Backyard Parties from 2 to 6 p.m., of course, followed by the incredible Boom Boom Williams, Blues and Zydeco Connections, is from 6 p.m. to 10. So If you don't have anything to do, make sure you join in and join us on Saturdays at KTSU 90.9 all day. It's a whole bunch of music and a whole bunch of fun. But let me say good evening to you all while I'm catching my breath for my weekend. I had a long weekend. Hello, Sister Calloway, Linda Eggerson checking in from Canada. Welcome. The director's in the building. Thank you. Love the introduction. Beautiful contestant. Yes, I have beautiful contestants on tonight. And I'll get to that in just a minute. But let me say congratulations to my niece, Crystal. I had opportunity to, how you doing, Brother Turner? Isaac Turner in the building. I had opportunity to be a part of her wedding. G Girl. What's up, G Girl? Chad's in the building. I played at Chad's. I'll talk about that in just a moment. But I had opportunity to be a part of her wedding, and it was a family affair for sure. And it was beautiful. It was heaven sent, and it was beautiful, beautiful weather. And she made a lovely bride, and congratulations to her and her lovely husband, Pastor Joe Mays. She's now First Lady instantly. But Friday I was busy. Saturday, in my EMS company, Leroy Allen. What's up, Leroy? Golden Voice. Saturday, I was my first aid company. We worked a Little League game. Well, I say Little League, but them guys are big. What's up, Keon Gardner? The gentleman checking in. Yes, sir. Welcome. But I worked at, hey, Shamela Patton. Austin and Bo checking in. But I worked a football game all day, and then I had to DJ a party at Denim and Diamonds at Chad's. And I had a blast at Chad's. It was definitely a party. And I got home late, went to bed for about 4 hours and got up. Went to church and Sunday school. And then it was a wedding day. It was a lot of work. We had to set up on the outside and inside. So when I got home that night, my body was screaming for some Advil and ibuprofen. David Walker, man, I'm glad you checked in, man. I'm glad you checked in. I got to send you that link. What's up, Steve-O? What's good with it? But David, I'm going to send you that link in a moment, man. Thanks for reminding me. G-Girl, I had a blast, G-Girl. You got to call me back now. I'll make it the last time. But G-Girl is the manager over there at Chad, so she's checking in. But we came on early because, we are on YouTube, and we try to stay within time frame. So I have a heavy lineup, and I'll tell you about it in just a moment. What's up, D from Toronto? Hey, D checking in. I got Canada checking in left and right. Hello, D from Canada. So we on YouTube, y'all. So YouTube is all over the world now. We in Chicago, we in New York, we in Texas, we on the south side, north side. We are in New York, Philadelphia. So y'all being seen all over the world now. We used to be just local. We on 3 streaming sites. But the reason we started early because we have a heavy lineup, and we have the night. You see by the ticker, we have some beauty pageants in the building, some local area beauty pageants, and they're all going to be on the screen at the same time, and they're going to get peppered with questions at the same time. So, and we have Devonese, the voice of Southern Soul, is going to be on, Miss Connie, and Mr. Willie. I mean, a bunch of Southern Soul talent. And not just Southern Soul talent, because I've listened to all their music all day, and they have talent. They can really sing. So I'm excited about tonight because of our heavy lineup. and also Judge Roderick Garner. I called him earlier. He was in court, so hopefully he'll be able to join us. He joined us last week briefly, just to introduce himself, but he's supposed to be joining us tonight. And the Texas Radio Hall of Famer, Uncle Funky Larry Jones, is supposed to join us tonight. So, saying all that, let me I would usually play a song, but our lineup is so heavy. I'm not going to prolong it with music. I want to get our beauty pageants in and let them introduce themselves, and we're going to go from there. So let me bring them in one at a time. One at a time. One at a time. One at a time. One. Here we are. We have Miss Harris County.
Hi, guys.
Hi, I'm Marissa.
Reagan. So, Miss Houston.
Hi.
Miss Margillis.
Yes.
Right?
Hi, Morgulus.
All right. So, welcome our beauty contestants. I want you all to introduce yourselves to our audience, starting with Kara.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kara Hunter. I'm Miss Harris County 26.
Miss Sugarland.
Hi, I'm Marissa. I'm Miss Sugarland 2026.
Miss Margillis.
Hi, I'm Mariana. I'm Miss Harris County's Teen 26.
Me?
Your name is Caitlin, yes.
Hi. I was first runner-up for Miss Gulf Coast.
And Miss Reagan.
Hi, my name is Reagan Hutzel, and I have the honor of being Miss Houston.
So I have Miss Harris County, Miss Sugarland, and Marissa, you are Miss. Marissa, you're Miss Teen.
She's Miss Harris County Teen.
Miss Harris County Teen. Kayla, Miss Gulf Coast runner up, and Miss Reagan is Miss Houston.
Yes.
So first, let me say congratulations to all of y'all for all your hard work. Okay, what you guys have done is huge. I mean, you are forever in the history books for your win. So I think it's something that. Hello, Lady Audrey. I think it's something you all should be proud of, and people from all over the world get a chance to see you all and your accomplishment and your victory. But starting with you, Kara, I'm going to ask you all the same questions. So Kara's going to be the guinea pig since she's the first on the screen. So y'all get a chance to think about your answers. Pretend like you're on the stage, answering these tough questions in front of these judges. But starting with you, Kara, what do you plan to do with your platform?
With my platform, so my community service initiative is empowering the youth through public speaking. And also as a pre-health professional, I want to do a STEM readiness program. So we're going to raise money with fellow doctors to get money for people who have to take the MCAT. It's very expensive, as well as the NCLEX and any other ongoing entrance exams for any other health professions.
Okay, Ms. Sugarland. Marissa, same question.
So my community service initiative is authentically ambitious. So through that, I encourage women to pursue passions in any field. I'm a scientist, but I've also worked in EMS. So I've partnered with local agencies to provide resources for young girls to really get into those fields, because I feel like it's so often that you hear you can do anything, but there's nothing else that goes into it. So giving resources and things like that is very important to my platform.
So you work in EMS. What do you do in EMS?
So I'm an EMT firefighter. So I'm from Pennsylvania. So I can't work in Texas, unfortunately. But for about 4 years, I've been a firefighter EMT.
That's something I always wanted to do. So I want you to probably give me some information on how I can become a firefighter and in EMT?
Absolutely. I've like partnered, I've been doing it forever. Reach out. I host free CPR classes,
Yeah,
ambulance tours for students, things like that.
yeah. So how could I ever look and see in the back of an ambulance, get up close and personal with it?
Yeah, honestly, most services really need people. So it's super easy to get involved. You can just call them up. Like I partner with like local agencies within my community. No one has ever said no to saying, I have a few people that are interested, and most of them actually will pay for classes for you. So yeah, absolutely. It's super simple.
Well, that's my lifelong dream. I always try to figure out my life what I want to do with it, but I think I want to probably get involved and be an EMT someday. What do you think?
Yes, go for it. I feel like
Yeah.
anyone can do it. I did it when I was 18, first semester of college. So like if I could do it, I feel like anyone can get into it. Super simple.
Well, I'm gonna read up on it. I'm gonna go on YouTube and see if I can learn how to put a Band-Aid on or something. A nasal cannula, a non-rebreather, or something like that. You know what I mean? Starting IV. Yeah, but I'll get back with you on that. So you give me more information on that. Now, Miss Teen Sugarland, how do you pronounce your first name?
Mariana.
Mariana. I'm sorry, Mariana. So same question to you, Mariana. What you plan to do with your platform?
So my platform its goal is to connect with families who are going through the foster care system and just adoption in general, because I'm a child of adoption as well. And so I plan to provide a community to those who feel like they're alone in the process, because I know I used to feel like there was nobody else out there. And so my plan is just create a community, provide resources so those kids can come together, and of course provide resources for the adults who are going through it as well.
That's awesome. So you were adopted yourself.
Yes, I am.
It's interesting because I had a young lady on the show about a month ago, and she was in charge of an adoption agency and foster kids. Yeah, so the segment was pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's pretty enlightening and pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's such a special thing.
So I mean, kudos to you. Look where you are now. So
Thank you so much.
You talk about driven. I mean, that's awesome. And I'll get back to you in a minute, Kaylin. Miss Reagan, same question with you.
I love this question. So my platform is near and dear to my heart. I grew up dancing and I had a 5-long-year career in professional dance. And through that journey, I really battled with my body image and with an eating disorder myself. And so my platform is to advocate for every single person's ideal position for their body, not based on aesthetic, not based on look, not based on how skinny or how muscular you are, but really finding a spot that's really perfect for your body, your overall mental health, your physical well-being. And so throughout my platform, I want to place those tools in the hands of anybody who will listen, because body image doesn't just affect young girls growing up in the studio. Body image affects every single human being at any age, stage, or gender. And so my plan is to put as many resources as I can in the hands of as many people as possible to help aid in internal change so they can live in a spot that's happy and healthy for their mind and their body. I received a lot of help when I finally chose to recover, and without that help, my recovery wouldn't have been possible, and I wouldn't be sitting where I'm at today. Actually, I would have been way too afraid to even do a pageant. And so I'm really looking forward to giving people that same internal freedom that I received through help, and even just something as simple as thought reframing or gratitude journaling about your body can really make a significant difference. And so I'm looking forward to giving people those tools.
That is awesome. For the folk who don't know, Miss Reagan is used to be or still is a Rockette. She danced in New York.
Yes.
Former Rockette.
Yes. Thank you. It was.
But that's huge. I mean, that's real big. I mean, how many years did you dance as a Rockette?
I did one season as a Rockette, and then COVID hit. And after that, I moved to England to be a dancer with Birmingham Royal Ballet for 3.5 years.
Yeah, I'm doing doing the competition. I watch you dance, and I didn't know anything about you because I was there, of course, rooting for my child, which if y'all don't know, Kara Hunter at the top is my daughter, and Caitlin is my daughter. So those of you who don't know, those are my two jewels. But when I watch you dance, I say, I think she's done this before.
Just one or two times, you know.
Yeah, just one or two times. So
Yeah,
the
I
secret was
dabble.
out. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes.
So Miss Caitlin, even though you weren't up in Miss Gulf Shore, what's your next step for his pageantry?
So my next step is to kind of take a step back and watch Kara. She really helped me throughout the whole week before Miss Gulf Coast and Miss Southeast Texas. And so definitely trying to get more interviews with just strangers, because that was the one thing that made me really nervous, the interviews, because those judges don't crack a smile, right, guys? I mean, they don't. So they just kind of look at you. And so you kind of have to build off of your own self-confidence, and if you crack in front of them, they can tell. So definitely warming up to strangers and having random conversations about my CSI. So
Awesome. Well, for those of y'all who just joining us on our show, we have Miss Harris County, Kara Hunter. We have Maritza, Miss Sugarland. We have Miss Sugarland Teen, Mr. Margillis, Mariana, and we have Miss Werner Up, Miss Gulf Coast Werner Up, Caitlin Hunter, and we have Miss Reagan, Miss Houston. And let me say hello to Matthew and my cousin AJ, who's just checking in. Actually, commented on your statement, Reagan. She said, "Yes, reframing your thoughts when negative thoughts arise is so important," and it is. It really is. So, you touched on something really important. But me watching the y'all's performance. Hey, Levita Orange, welcome to the show. Being a parent, and I'm not even participating, it was nerve-wracking. So once again, y'all get to cheat and think about your question, because Kara gets the first question. But I want to know, besides trying to keep your nerves and keep calm, because I watched all y'all perform, whether y'all was saying poetry, whether y'all was doing some type of scientific experiment, everybody was poised on the stage. And if it was me, I don't know. I think all of my hair would have fell out. So I want to know one by one what's going through your mind
y'all.
when you all were on that stage before those judges and people were watching. Kara,
My thing is fake it till you make it, because being like competitively dancing for so long, you learn how to just put on a front, especially when you're nervous, because you know how the image can look, whether that's to the people you're competing with or the judges. You just learn to put on that face. And Reagan is so good at it. I swore I knew that Reagan was going to get it. I was so scared to go up against her, because she's well-rounded. She's been through everything. Her resume looks great. And so she just had that face, and I was like, oh, I got to snap it together. Like, I need to look like I know what I'm doing. So when it comes, probably all of us, when it came to on-stage question, was the most nerve-wracking. No one wants to answer the question or sound dumb in front of the crowd and the judges. So we just have to do our best to get through it, answer the question as fast as we can, because we have like an invisible timer going on. But yeah, that's what I would say, is to just fake it till you make it.
well, I've seen beauty pageants, Miss USA, and some of those contestants who are, that's what I'm talking about, Miss USA. I'm not talking about Miss Texas, Miss Houston, Miss Sugarland, Miss Harris County. I'm talking about, you're watching those shows and they come on and some of them are nervous. Lady Argy, why are you laughing at me, Lady Argy? She giving me a hard time. But Marissa, I was giving you a hard time. I've been a firefighter and paramedic for this. I retired from the city of Houston. I still work for the county. So over 30 years I've been doing it as a paramedic.
We were waiting for you to say it.
Giving you a hard time. But Caitlin was laughing at me, so I had to go ahead and give it up. And Lady Audrey, she's on. She's giving me a hard time by giving me a hard time. But yes, actually, I'll be at the station tomorrow for 48 hours. So in case you didn't know, I have kids in college. And they call me Cash App and Zelle me. So, I got to go get it. But yeah, that's my career. It was what I've been doing forever. And I started actually in 1984, working in the emergency room at Methodist as an EMT, so at the Tech. And I'm still at it right now. But
hard work.
Same question I asked Kara. So what's going through your mind when you're in front of the judges?
Well, I would say the main thing that I tell myself, everyone's nervous. So that kind of makes it a little better. But that's why my CSI is very important to me, because if you're being authentic to yourself, I think the fear of like that judgment, because you literally are being judged, kind of goes away. Like, I know for me, I'm at a severe disadvantage because I don't do like a conventional talent doing science. You know, everyone loves to watch someone dance, even if you have no background, but science isn't for everyone. So it's something that's important to me, and I love sharing it with everyone. So the fear of like being in front of everyone and like what are the judges thinking goes away, because I know I'm being authentic to myself, and like no matter what they think, what score they write down, I can feel confident when I walk away from here today, knowing that I put my best out. I shared a big piece of myself with the audience, and that's the most important thing. Another word of advice that I would give for like, the nerves is, it could change every day. The judges, if it was a different set of judges, the outcome could be completely different. So just be yourself, be authentic to yourself. And at the end of the day, it does not matter what they think, what you're doing. If it's important to you and special, it's special all the time.
Yeah, when I seen y'all, man, I was inspired, but I thought about putting myself in the runnings myself, but I don't think I look good in a tutu. So I say, man, I'll just, just enjoy the show. But it was a good thought on my side anyway. Anyway, Mariana, same question to you.
Yeah, I think I had a very similar experience as well. I found out very recently, like very last moment, that I was doing the pageant, so I had very little time to prepare. But I think I had so much support with the other girls who were competing, and we just built such a community and family in that one day. And all of us were so nervous, but we just knew that we had each other, and I think that helped so much. And also, I like struggle a lot with comparison, and especially in competitions, whenever I get compared to other people, I tend to forget how to be myself in front of the judges. But I think just having that support system helped me so much to just be myself. And I think as well, just faking it till you make it, just putting a smile on your face, and eventually I was smiling the whole day.
All right, Miss Caitlin.
Yeah. I know I said like the judges usually don't crack a smile, but there was at least one there that had a smile on her face the whole time. And so for that day specifically, I was looking at her mostly whenever I was like getting a little caught off guard, because I was like, okay, at least she's smiling. So at least I can like be verified off of her that I'm doing okay. So definitely, but also with what Marissa said, I second that, because being yourself, I mean, in front of them is really going to help. And that's what made me walk away feeling like I did my best, because I was like, okay, well, at least I put my best foot forward, and at least I was myself. And so whether I got first runner up or not, I was already feeling really great, because I was doing it the way I wanted to do it and not hearing anybody else tell me how to do it, just doing it my way and being me. So yeah, that's my 2 cents.
Reagan?
I usually tell myself a few things before I take the stage at any time. The first question is what do I want the outcome of this to be? And I learned that when I was backstage performing. I was about to go on for solo. I was really nervous, and had already convinced myself that I was going to fall out of that turn, or I wasn't going to hit that stability moment that I really wanted to. And I was kind of working myself up to believe that I felt like I couldn't control what was going to happen on the stage. So I was trying to accept that, okay, if it's not okay, then I can be okay with it. And then I was like, wait, stop. What do you want the outcome of this to be? And that completely reshaped it going forward, because I was like, no, I want to go out stage. I want to feel my best. I want to feel confident. I want the work that I've put in to show. So that's the first thing I tell myself is, what do you want the outcome of this to be? And I usually tell myself, I want to do as well as I possibly can, just like Marissa said. And then I tell myself, so what do I want the outcome of this to be? And then I say, enjoy every moment, which is some advice that my dad gave me. Dads are very wise. And again, I was talking to him on the phone before a show, and he said, Reagan, just go out and enjoy it. And so that's what I try to do, is slow down in the moment and really take every single moment as it comes and enjoy it. Like, just soak in every single moment and let that show to everybody else. And then the third thing I do is I tell myself, you were made for this. And even if I don't believe it or not, something about that makes me believe it. And as you step out on the stage, whatever you're going to do, you have to believe that you were made for it. Because I think if you can internally believe that first, then nobody can deny that. So when you step out on stage, it's like, no, I was made for this. When you step into a classroom, I was made for this. When you step into your workplace, I was made for this. And something about that gives you internal empowering to move forward with a grace and a positivity and an assurance that is undeniable.
That's awesome. Well, those of you who are just joining us, we have our area winners of our beauty pageant, 2026 beauty winners, pageant winners. Miss Harris County, Miss Sugarland teen, Miss Golf Course winner up, and we have Miss Houston.
Miss Harris County teen.
Yes.
Harris County teen, I'm sorry. What's up, Nick Cooper? Sister Jones, Pat Jones, Matt Crump, Terry Douglas. Thank y'all. Lavita Owens, thank y'all for joining us. Before I let y'all go, because I got to move my show right along, I'm trying to stay within my time constraints since we're global. Personally, I mean, for you all to want to participate in this pageant, I think is big. It says a lot about your person, your self-esteem, and most of all, believing in yourself. One of my not coworkers, you know, as a paramedic, I'm attached to a lot of, I know a lot of nurses. And one of the nurses at one of the emergency rooms that I drop patients off at, see, how do you know I was a paramedic? I'm giving you a hard time, Marissa. But she said that, those young ladies, because I did a lot of footage on my page, she said they are poised. And so I don't know what's going on in you all's brain when y'all was on stage and all those folks looking at you when y'all was doing your little dancing, and Reagan, you're doing your ballet and you're doing your twisting, and Kara, you know, doing your splits and all that stuff that would hurt my back and my neck and my hair and my ears and all that stuff. But I think it's huge. So let me leave y'all with this before I get you your last question. DJ Pooh in the building. What's up, Pooh? Got my brother in the house. Badass Pooh in the building. Appreciate you looking out for me, man, at Chad's. But let me leave y'all with this. I mean, I don't care what you all do in life, the first step in being successful is believing in yourself. Because we don't have anybody else. I don't care if you're singing, you're dancing, or you're being a paramedic, you're a DJ, being whatever. But the biggest and the first step is believing in yourself and believing that you can do it, because you're going to be your own best advocate. Okay? So in saying that, for folk that's joining us, well, hold on one second. I got to bring one more guy in. Just chimed in. I got to give him an opportunity to pepper you all with some questions real quick. So this young man is the Texas Radio Hall of Famer, and he's on KTSU 90.9 on Saturdays, and I get an opportunity most Saturdays to sit on the other side of the console. So Uncle Funky, we was doing a wrap-up session, but you're so poignant in your questions. I want you to hit him with one or two questions just before I let them go.
Well, first of all, thank you, Papa, and congratulations, ladies. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In my past here in the city, I've had a chance to work with a young lady who's transitioned, but Dr. Carolyn Mason had the Black Houston pageant for a long time, and she talked about discipline and she talked about service to the community, and she was always a cheerleader, if you will, to pump up your elegance, to remind you to stand tall. And then she taught me this light bulb wave, you know, and the figure eight. Does anybody how am I doing?
You're doing excellent. Perfect. Yeah, you should compete.
Oh, that's cool. Wonder what the pageant would be called. Old dudes. The OG. Oh no, the OGs. I don't really have a question as much as just an observation. And it's probably been pumped into you 100,000 times, so I'll give you one extra one. But stay in faith, ladies. Stay in faith. Keep that gorgeous smile. Whatever you did to get to this point in your juncture, keep doing it. Expand, learn, keep an open mind, and have fun. Miss Mason and her pageants were fun. Uh, we had a great time together, and a lot of great relationships are going to come out of your experiences going forward, as I'm sure you've already started to make some of those. And I only have to wish you the absolute best, and may God's glory be with you in every walk, every step, every handshake, every smile. Because we all know when we don't even want to, we still gotta. Oh, oh my God. Oh, I got to take these shoes off my feet. I've been there. And in full disclosure, Papa C, this I did not share with you, but I did date for a very long time a young lady out of Little Rock, Arkansas, Miss Lynn Cola Sullivan, and she was the first Black Miss Arkansas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Wow.
You can look her up, Lynn Cola Sullivan, but the pageant run is different. You really got to be a supportive guy to be on that pageant run, because it's like, well, I thought we were gonna have dinner tonight. No, we got rehearsal. I got to do this, and her thing was piano, and she sang well, and it's going on to do great things. She married a multimillionaire. I'm so happy for her, and she's done great. But I've seen the inside of pageant world, Papa C, and it's kind of like cheerleading world. So if you have any cheer background, you know the ladies are always in demand. And what they need most from everyone is your support and understanding and patience, because they've got a lot to do. And they're going to miss some birthdays, they're going to miss some family stuff. But they've got talent, and they've got something that folk like to see. And we just have to support. So that was always my job with the pageants, and even with the cheer years, I cheer dad. So all the best to you, ladies. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Proud of you.
Well, just to piggyback before I let you all go, I'm proud of all of y'all. I mean, even the ones I just met, I had the opportunity to see y'all on stage and take some pictures backstage to see y'all. But to piggyback off of what Uncle Funky said, that those of you of faith, you keep God first, and no matter what you do, you're always going to shine and come out on top. So I'm saying that I appreciate y'all taking time out your Monday night to make an appearance. You made my show just that much better.
Thank you.
And
Thank you, Dad.
success for y'all next venture. I'm sure all of y'all going to the next step. Well, let me ask you real quick before I let you go. Kara, what's your next pageant you run?
Miss Texas America. We're all going in June. Mariana will be doing Miss Texas Teen. So this will be a weekend-long ordeal in June. We're going to be going up to Dallas, and from there on, we'll compete for the next title of Miss Texas. And we get to meet all of the local Texas title holders as well.
Mm-hmm.
We're excited.
So I'm assuming that's the same for all of you all, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do we have a date in June and a location?
Not yet. It should be in Dallas. It's where it's typically held, but they haven't given us an exact date, but we know that it will be in June.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, once again, let me say thank you, and good luck to all of y'all.
Thank you, Dad, for having
whoever
me.
wins Miss Texas out of you all, you got to promise me you'll make an appearance on my show.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Let me see that wave before y'all go, that parody wave. That's it right there.
I think
All
you
right,
taught
this
us
is mine
something
right
today.
here.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for joining us tonight, y'all.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, Papa, it's quite. Yes, sir.
Are you there? Yeah.
Excuse me. Oh, I might be muted up.
No, you good. I think I hit the wrong button. I got to add somebody else real quick, Unc, and I'm gonna get back to you in just a second.
Mm-hmm.
So you hold tight, and we're gonna bring our first guest in. But a word from our sponsor, real quick.
Nephew, nephew. I'm over here at the house. Y'all don't...
If only you knew how you make me feel. You know what? I think I can explain. Hold on, I got you. Can I be your sunshine? I'll even settle for the moonlight. I just wanna be the one that makes you smile. Be your umbrella from the rain. Be your Tylenol from the pain. Give you the same safety, you give to me. When you're around, I ain't got a dress up. Sweatpants, chillin' feet up with no makeup. No expectations, no obligations. We smoke and we vibe. I just get to be mine, be mine, be mine. I just get to be myself with you. Baby, baby, I just get to be mine, be mine, be mine. I just get to be myself with you. To be myself with you.
Honey, you make my day so bright. You give me the very best of you every day and night. I love it when you say that's my baby. I love the way you look at me and smile. I love the way you make sweet love to me. That's the reason why I walk down the aisle. And I said I do. I love you for being I you, baby, baby. When it's spring, summer, and the fall, Big Daddy gonna give you his all.
I just get to be mine, be mine, be mine. I just get to be myself with you. Baby, baby, I just get to be mine, be mine, be mine. I just get to be myself with you. Take me to the moon.
Take you, baby.
When I'm in a funky mood.
I got that swagger, the cowboy cool swagger, the cowboy cool swagger. When I was a young boy, all I wanted to be was a cowboy.
And that was my introduction to Cowboy Cool. And that was my introduction to Cowboy Cool. David Walker.
What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
How are you?
Wait, Walker, come on back in the room for a minute. I think he took a coffee break for a second, but you know, we got to bring you on here real quick. We're gonna do this every Monday until October 26th. And in just a moment, when we get Uncle Funky back on the screen, we're gonna talk about October 26th.
Amen.
But until then, and he's back.
Mm-hmm. There he is.
What's up, Dave?
How are you, sir?
I'm good, friend. I'm real good. Thank you.
Both of you, sir.
So long weekend, man, but we here.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, man, I'm excited to be back in another Monday, man, ready to roll, man. Getting closer to doing what we got to do, man. I'm excited.
Well, those are our viewers who wonder why we're bringing David back every Monday. He has a concert October 26th at the original Red Rooster, which is going to be on a Sunday at 7 p.m. And guess what? I'll be MC and the guy on the 1s and 2s. So, in saying that, David, you go ahead and tell us a little bit more about the show.
Hey, listen, man. First of all, thanks for having me back again. It's always a pleasure rolling with you two legendary men. It's an honor, man. I was so excited last week. I didn't know what to think about, man. But I'm excited about, talking about this show coming up at the Red Rooster. We're going to be there live, man. It's been a while since I've been in Houston doing something live with a band, and so I'm excited about it. It's going to be a pleasure for me to be back, and then we're inviting everybody out. Of course, it'll be considered almost like an after party after PV's homecoming, so people can stop by and come hang out about 6 o'clock. we'll probably perform by 7:30, somewhere in there, man. Get people out on the early night, on the Sunday night, have a good time. And just telling everybody to come hang out, man. We got some new music. Come vibe with us, man. We're going to share some love with you. That's what I'm looking forward to doing. Maybe a little cowboy cooling.
Dave, are you the only one on the show? Is it you, or do you have someone else?
No, it's actually me and Papa C. We're just doing a special night and just going to expose Houston to what we've been doing and be in a hometown again, man.
That's good. That's good. That's a big night. That's a big night.
And we're so excited about it, Larry. You know personally, man, how we've been grinding. It seems like some people think that we just started, man, but it's we've been in the woodshed for a long time, man. Yeah. Just grinding,
Well, I put together the best show. The timing, the songs, the feel, the good times, and reminiscing. I love live music, as you all know, and on any level. I say get out, and you got a favorite jazz band you want to see, a favorite Zydeco band, a favorite R&B blues band, slight country, and we can't really categorize the cowboy because he's just cool like that. But we love live.
Cowboy cool.
Oh, absolutely. Forgive me.
No, you good. Hey, you good. I saw that's what you had on last week, I thought that was pretty cool. Y'all saying your cowboy cool, so I'm with you too. So.
Oh.
Well, David, I put mine on, but the young lady commented. She said you don't look as good in yours as he does in his. So I took mine. I'll put my cap back on.
Oh.
I know my lane, man. I know my lane.
Hey, we're just gonna leave that cowboy stuff alone. Just rock with it. No matter what you got, as long as you know how to work it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
that's it, buddy. Work it.
Yeah, but I got to say, I get the opportunity to share some sadness with him at the at KTSU, and the very first time I seen Uncle Funk, man, he had some. I think they were black, man, but I've never seen. I looked at him, and every time I see him, he don't notice about. I look at his boots.
Oh yeah,
and they always clean.
Oh, the dude clean. Oh no, you can't.
He always clean.
Hey, you're not gonna believe this, but I've been blessed. I just did another interview, and Uncle Larry, a guy told me to tell you hello, and that's Cowboy on. I'm gonna pass it on. His name was Earl the Pearl in Atlanta.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he's a DJ there, and he said he knows you very, very well. So I just left it at that. I said, well, I do too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you do. Yeah, Earl, one of the top cats in the city, man. It's just surprising though that the things we learned as young men from our grandfathers and Papa was a 33rd degree Mason, and he worked for the railroad, and that's all I ever saw was shine shoes, and he had his kit and his rags, and I wanted to help him one weekend and didn't. I was so excited, and back then they had the old school Papa, where you dip to do the soles right around the sole and on the heel. And they had the white chalk pencil to do the lacing on the shoes. Well, I thought I was going to really get creative, so I took the dye and I did the outer sole, did the heel. Then I figured, well, why not just paint under the shoe? So I did the whole the whole sole.
Yeah.
Papa was hot. And then he just laughed because he said, well, you were in the right direction, but no, you
overdid. Better than underdoing it.
We don't shine the bottom of the shoe. Right?
No, don't do the bottom, but you clean. He always clean. Papa said you're right. I mean, both y'all always clean, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, from the rooter to the tutor, man.
Hey, man, you gotta be.
When I looked at his boots, I said, no, he's not a real cowboy. He just clean like that.
No, man, he wears it well. He's cool. Let him rock. Hey, man, cowboy cool means more.
Yeah.
That's the word.
We take the drugstore cowboys with the authentic cowboys. It's a good mix.
Larry, this twice I done took this. I don't do counseling on Mondays, man. It's twice. We wear riding a horse and running off, man. Look, I'm glad to be a part of y'all, man.
All right.
It's funny you were talking. I was just looking. was on my phone before we went live. That's what I was doing.
And that's them right there, man. I wear, but you put a pair of 10s in there. Let me show them up, man.
Okay. So yeah, but even if you don't wear cowboy boots or don't appreciate the heritage behind it, I suggest that you still come out with your shoes shine and your clothes freshly pressed. And if you're going to wear a nice dress shirt, get it starched. And, because it's just that impression you want to give somebody if that's what your intentions are that night. And, we work for a living in the public. And I did a show last night at Good Hope, and I was below standards last night because I didn't have my boots on, and I had a little sport jacket on with some jeans, and I've lost a little weight, so jeans are falling down, and I'm like, I'm out of step. And you're not right, because man, you like getting dressed and you like looking good, and hats got to hit a certain way, and your boots got to be clean. That shine is got to be immaculate.
So would y'all say in this day and time that life has changed, and does that matter the same? Or does they give off the same manhood or some type of desires in fashion? Do you think that's the same now looking at people in the industry?
Without a doubt, there's been a drop in appearance, lackadaisical, because it's been accepted. I've come through several different bands, several different organizations. It was just a standard in my life. There was not any going out. You practice in your jeans and your short, you practice in your t-shirts, but come showtime, you got to be clean. It just wasn't any, there was no substitution for that. And if you didn't show up correct, you either didn't play, which means you didn't get paid, or you were fined and they go find another horn player, man. So
just had to do it.
I had no choice. It was, and after a while, we all go through this, man, I'm tired of doing it, But once you set that standard, that discipline, it becomes automatic. And now you don't even, I notice when my shoes and my boots are dirty more than I do when they're polished. I'm like, wait a minute, I can't go out the house like that. And I may be 5 minutes late, but I gotta fix it.
Does some wiping on the back of your pants, Papa C?
What's that?
I say either take your boot and wipe it off on the back of your jeans while you're walking.
Well, when you asked that question, I was going other direction with it because
I'm listening.
I remember when I first started trail riding. I don't know if you remember Mr. Butler, Special Pals.
Yeah.
Right across from Ray's.
Yeah.
And he had a field. It's a cement field now. Mm-hmm. But those trail riders would be there and they would be coming out that field. And it took them all day to turn that corner and be so deep. But every cowboy there had long sleeve shirts, had their boots on, had their hat on, versus today.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't think most of the cowboys, the trail riders, or the wannabe trail riders, the cowboys take much pride in it. And to me, they are taking the respect out of the culture.
Well, obviously, that's a I might have started another trend of a conversation with that, but it does make a difference. I mean, I guess it's just legacy, maybe. From the level of what I would expect it to be. Just the mere fact of saying that I'm a cowboy, what that looks like. If I'm doing cowboy things. Now, if I'm not wearing a cowboy hat, I'm kicking it, I'm just doing what I do. But in the setting of saying that I am a cowboy or I'm at a rodeo, my shirt, if I'm especially nowadays, and so many cameras involved, and you can't do nothing without seeing a camera. Somebody got a camera on you, somebody's looking at you. So I think it's a personal thing, but everybody's different. So I just thought I'd ask that question though.
Yeah.
Lady Audrey just nailed it. She said it becomes a part of you. That's what we love about the Superior Band. Always dressed accordingly.
Yeah.
And it's like we said, it's a discipline. It's a thing. It's what you want to do. If you don't want to be in that band or you don't want to do that, then God bless you. But you coming to join us.
That's what. Yeah. And I find that too. Now here's my stickler, man. Especially about being an artist is crazy because teetering in the Southern soul and with this new country soul vibe I got, I don't necessarily, and I know this is gonna be crazy for a lot of people, but It has changed, and there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I'm not against old, against young. I think everybody should, course, in the same environment. But I don't think, every girl have to have on Daisy Dukes. I don't think so. To be pretty, I don't think they have to have on Daisy Dukes at every rodeo. That ain't what the era. It don't take that. It just don't take it. To me, I don't knock it. If that's what you wear, and that's what you like. But everybody don't have to have on Daisy Dukes to make a rodeo fun or trail riding fun, in my opinion. So the world is different. It is different from the culture where I came from to see it. Yeah, you can call me old school. Maybe I'm late for school, but I've been in school, and I don't think every pretty woman have to have on Daisy Dukes. Yeah.
Is that the thing now? Because I haven't done a trail ride in a minute. So
I haven't.
But
I'm saying from a musical standpoint, from a Southern soul, from a cowboy, just coming through on the musical side. Every boots on the ground that's what we're doing. I mean, it's hot, and I listen. I love the fact that everybody coming from a true cowboy standpoint and watching everybody gravitate. Everybody's wearing cowboy hats now and boots. I think it's cool. I think it's good. It's giving us like Nikes. Everybody wearing Nikes at one point and jerseys. Now to see everybody wearing cowboy boots and hats and jeans, and I think that's it. That's the epitome of what they think a cowboy is. I'm all for it, right? But it don't take all of that to be a real cowboy. It doesn't take, I don't think it takes that. And I can only speak for me being a real cowboy now. Only me as a real cowboy. I can't speak to somebody else. I mean, whatever they like and whatever they do, hey, I got to get in and pay my money to get in and watch them if I'm going. But
well, one of the coaches told us, me and the guy was fighting over a jersey, man. I was at Yates. I was on the baseball team, and I wanted the number 5. And he said, well, y'all flip a coin. But let me tell you this. He said, the jerseys don't make the player make the jersey. Just like Jordan with 23, which I understand that. But also, out of respect for the old heritage, old tradition of trail riding the Cowboys back then on a big ride, it's a must. Out of respect, it's a must that you have your long sleeves and you dress the part, And change in some instances, change is good. It is. And sometimes it's bad.
Absolutely. I'm not a judge, and I'm not here judging nobody. I'll keep that honest with you. I have to compete against the young and the old in both facets. I just got asked in an interview a while ago, well, you're a cowboy and yet you do music. And so is there a difference in your preparation, whether you're getting ready for a rodeo or you got a big show coming up? No, it's the same. It takes the same discipline. It takes the same. I got to spend time with a horse. I got to spend time with guitar. I got to spend time in the lab. I got to work on me. I got to make sure I'm right. It's right. The band's right. I got to feed the horse. I just talked to Jeter Jones about 20 minutes ago, and we were laughing because I could hear the dogs barking, and he was cleaning horse stalls. And he said, Walker, nobody know about this part of it. But that's the real cowboy part of being. You see you as a star, and they see you doing what you're doing. But the real life of what you live in is one thing. And so as a real cowboy, I got my own preferences, right? Because that's where I made my life. I built my life about really being, if I put on a hat, it means something. It means I'm fixing to go try to take somebody's money, roping. That's the difference between seeing somebody. I love seeing people with hats on. But it's different if I put a pair of boots on with a pair of spurs on. Totally different. Yeah, totally different. If I walk through Walmart with a pair of boots and spurs on, I just came from some rodeo, trust me. So,
and that's the work part. Now the fashion part, which I specialize in.
Yes, sir, you got it. And I love it. Listen, I love it. Hey man, I love that because it was a time, let me tell you, in the rodeo world, we used to have bets. So every time we went a roping, we'd go buy a pair of ostriches. And so the next week you saw us, we look at each other's feet. So, oh man, you got me last week. You bought. Oh, you look at this hat. And you say, man, you like my cowboy hat? And they say, yeah, I like it. I said, yeah, I bought it last week. That's the kind of stuff we did to have fun. You see people now, man. Hey, listen, they buying whatever, and it's funny. And if you look across the country, especially like in North Carolina or other places where they're trail riding, they're having a great time and they're enjoying it. And their code of fashion may be different from what our culture of fashion is in the rodeo world. You know, so I mean, I love it. I welcome it all. It's just different.
And it just hits different for me. I remember the first time I entered the old building for Manatee 102 at 24 Greenway Plaza, and not really knowing that there were multiple million billionaires who occupied that space also. And one morning I saw a young man come down with a blazer, a crisp white shirt, jeans starched just a little bit, a pair of ostrich, and I saw that brother just almost glide across the floor. And I said, man, I'm not strange or weird. What's your name and what do you do? And he greeted me with that big smile, big hand, and he told me, and he worked for oil and gas. And I said, man, I like that look. He said, then you can have that look. I mean, it was just something. It like he owned the building. It was just something about it that impressed me. And I'm like, man, you don't have to always do the shirt and tie thing. You just don't always have to be. And his confidence, like, it just hit me hard, man. I said, you know what? I'm going to emulate that cat. I see it. I got it in my head. I won't do the same, but I'll have something. And that's really when it started. Cowboy, late 89, and it hit hard. I'm like, man. So
for me, let me tell you, for me, it was a way of life for me. I was already a cowboy. That's who I was. That's what I wanted to be from early on. But the confirmation came from the late great Johnny Nash.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I grew up, you know, my parents had a shop right down the street, so we saw him every day, every other day. So he and I would talk all the time. And so when he found out that I was into music as deep as I am, he gave me some advice, you know, golden nuggets, just neighborly nuggets. And he made me promise him, he said, listen, when you start singing, I want you to do me a favor. Everybody wears suits and everybody's giddy up and they cool. He said, I want you to stand out. And I said, okay. He said, man, I want you to wear your cowboy gear wherever you go. It was hard because I was, you know, I might do a gig here and I might have a gospel gig. I might do this gig. And so I was the only guy showing up with cowboy hats in any gig. At the time, honestly, nobody really knows that or may remember that, but I was the only guy. You know, they had rodeos out. Him said Larry Solomon, they were rodeos. He was the first one to let me come and do a live performance at a rodeo.
I remember his name, man.
And that's how it came about. So, but Mr. Nash was the one to say, hey, man, keep that cowboy image from me. He said, and he promised me, and he's, you know, and he's deceased today, but I mean, if you keep that, I promise you're going to grow a name. And I would have to say today that he was right. So,
well, let me tell you this, David. So I'm gonna cut this fashion show off, and I'm going to my next guest. But let me say this about Johnny Nash, since you bring his name up. I was the last paramedic to give him a ride to the hospital during COVID, man. And I had the opportunity to meet him when I picked him up. He was in a nursing home. I picked him up, and I was all covered up because it was during COVID. And I was looked at the name Johnny Nash. I looked at his paperwork, and I was doing my computer, Johnny Nash. And I said, "You Johnny Nash?" He said, "Yeah. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone." I said, "Okay." And I picked him up, and then probably 30 days after I picked him up, he passed.
Yeah. Well, he was definitely a legend, man. And
yeah, good guy, man. But look, David, I got to go on to our next guest, man. We're gonna do the same thing. Oh, there you go, Cowboy Cool.
Next time I'm gonna have to front you on the end, man. I've been watching you do that to me twice. You Cowboy Cool, like Cowboy Cool, baby. That's Cowboy.
What was that saying? You said after the guys won the rodeo before they come up with their hats and a new hat and new boots.
Oh yeah, you know if I
look, David, he won this round, man. You got to be ready, man.
He won the round, man. And we paid for the hat. That's all I can say.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you can't break the barrier next week, man. You got to be ready.
I think it's Cowboy Cool, baby. That's it. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. Man, you tell everybody, all the trail riders, everybody who hang out, people who are not, man, just tell them come out. It's $15 at the door at the Red Rooster. You're gonna be on the 1 and 2s. Uncle Funk, I hope to see you there, man. just come out if you can. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna keep y'all all night. We're gonna have a good time, and that's it. Cowboy Cool Way. This Cowboy.
Just know that y'all are my inspiration. I do this in honor of. All right, not trying to be any other way other than, but
we ain't got but one Larry Jones like you, baby. That's it. You got that seat.
I appreciate it.
and he's in the Texas Radio Hall of Fame.
Oh man, come on. Yeah. Yes, sir. Congratulatory efforts on that, man. Yes, sir. Well deserved, man. But Papa C, you rolled into the top two. Papa C, you at the top two, baby.
Hey man, I'm trying to get there, man. I got some big shoes to fill. I understand that and I respect that and I'm okay with that.
Just keep them shining. That's all I can tell you.
I tell them all the time. When I go to the radio station, man, I have my notebook and a big old pen.
All right.
I'm taking notes.
Well, thanks for having me, guys, on the show again, man.
All right, man. We're gonna do this again next Monday.
All right, brother. See y'all then.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
You know?
I know.
You're awesome, man. I'm gonna be ready next week also, man, because I'm slipping, but I think me and David came coming in second and third behind the man with shiny boots, man. But normally, I want you to join me on the next interview right here. Next couple of interviews. I'm bringing this young lady, and she goes by the name of Devenice, the voice of soul.
Okay.
And I want to know why she's Devenice, the voice of soul. So
all right, well,
I'm not gonna go to another song because I'm trying. We got the judge, George Garner's coming in. He's gonna join us, shortly.
Wait, what? Rodriguez?
Roger Garner, yeah, he's gonna join us. Yeah. In just a few, but until then, let me bring in Devenice, the voice of Southern Soul.
Hello.
Hello, pretty lady. How are you?
I'm good. How are you all?
Oh, we're doing all right.
We good. We about to get mad.
About to get mad. Well, let me bring my special thing in because y'all were talking about cowboys and cowgirls, and I'm born and bred in Alabama, and I know about the hay and and going out and feeding the cows. So I said, let me get my cowgirl hat.
Come on, sis. Come on.
How can this happen? Now I've been two-upped.
Papa, you are hilarious.
And that's what you get for being unprepared.
I don't know. You didn't know? You didn't know we're going to do it like that? But we're in Alabama, Devenice.
I'm from a small town called Pickinsville, Alabama. It's about 40 minutes from Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Know it well.
Aliceville, if you heard of that.
Know it well. Well, what we haven't disclosed to you is that the first 10 years of my life, I'm an Alabama boy. I was born in Montgomery.
Okay.
Left at 10, circled back at 18. But I had family in Selma, Prattville, Wetumpka. I had family in Bessemer, Birmingham, Fairfield. Had family, did I mention Mobile? Had family out in Dothan. And I used to play trumpet in a band called the Oasis. And we traveled mostly West Alabama. Right near the Mississippi line, and we were based out of Selma at the time. So,
yeah.
My
husband from the Detroit area, Dothan area. So that was that neck of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, Papa, you got a good lady on the show tonight.
Well, somebody just made a statement. It's Calloway. Calloway made the statement saying I didn't get the memo.
Oh, on the hands.
I'm just out of place right now.
That's okay. We'll make it, next time. Because I feel there's a next time we all have our good, cowboy, cowgirl hats on.
Well, they always told me not to take a knife to a gunfight, and I just feel like I've been outgunned.
We're complimenting your show, Papa. See, we're assets to the show. We're not trying to sit on your Papa. This is your show,
and that's fine. But I want to be an asset as well. I want to fit in.
You're the host. It's your show.
But we can take them off. You want to take them off?
Okay. But let me add, y'all look good with your hats on. You look good. You look good with your hats on. But Devenice, let me say thank you for taking time out your Monday night and joining us on our Blues and Southern Soul show. I gotta say I cheated, and a while back when I was doing a show, when someone came on and brought your name up, I always say when I have artists email me their music all the time, a couple of times a month, and I'll sit and I'll listen to music because I love music. I get opportunity to sit at a radio station, KTSU 90.9, with a guy. He goes by the name of, you all might have met him. He goes by the name of Uncle Funky Larry Jones, Texas Radio Hall famer.
Okay.
And so, never been one of those guys who always thought I knew too much, but I got an opportunity to listen to music and people who I didn't know that had life in their body, that lived. And so when artists, being on at the radio station with Larry, and I've added to my library tremendously. But when artists email me their music, I don't discount anybody. I sit and listen to music, and I'll say, yeah, I like that. This person have talent. And actually, I didn't discover King George, obviously, but I was playing at 4 different clubs, and I was at my table getting ready to go to a club that Sunday, and I was listening to his music early, and I said, man, I like this song, One Monk Don't Stop No Show, Keep on Rolling. And hello, Miss Lawson, Jill. And I listened to his music, and I took that music to the club, and I played Too Long and Keep on Rolling. And folk just sit there in their seats looking like, man, is he gonna play some music today? Now that same music today, King George music, you can't play it enough.
Right.
So that's why I don't discount anyone's music, but I was just listening to some of your music and fascinating. And I see why you call yourself the voice of Southern Soul. So very unique style. So tell us a little bit about you and your career and what got you started in music.
Well, yeah, being from Alabama, and we had this quartet gospel group because I sing everything. I love God, so gospel is always first on my list, and I have to consult him every time. And we was in a quartet group, and that kind of catapulted me. At 4 years old, I was singing, and this lady jumped across the bench at the church, and I was like, "Oh my God!" That kind of scared me, but she liked what she heard. It felt the spirit, so. My family, we're a singing family. When we get together, we have to sing, no matter what it is. We have to hear the tune together. So I was brought up singing. My granddad was like a gospel promoter, and so he promoted gospel shows every Sunday, literally almost every Sunday after the regular service. We'll get out at 1. We'll go to the store, get a bite to eat because somebody had to stay at the church so that when the people came for the show, at 3:00, somebody would be there to greet him. So we literally was in church all day. Singing. Best times.
Now, and may I, before I continue, pronounce your first name for me again. I want to make sure I get it right.
Well, it's Devonice. And
Devonice, okay.
Devonice, yes. That is my God-given name. It is my middle name. So when I decided to do music, take it a step further and record and put out music, I was, something like, what am I don't want to, be my regular name because people got that name. What am I gonna call myself? And the light bulb went off like Devonice. Nobody has that really.
Well, I ask because I want to make sure I get it right when I speak with you.
Okay.
And this boy called me everything with my name. I thought he was some kind of professional. What's wrong? So I ask. I'm like the first kid in the classroom. Ma'am, I'm sorry. What is your name?
Devonice. Yep, but that's okay because people mess up all the time. I know who you're talking to.
All right. So, Devonice, what's your vocal range? Are you soprano, alto? Where are you on the scale?
I'm an alto.
Okay.
I think I'm more alto now. I used to be second soprano. Like now, I'm an alto. I identify with the altos.
Okay. So, Dorothy Moore, in that richness, or a little deeper. Who would I hear when I normally hear you, but what sound resonates when you sing?
Oh God, I don't. You know what? That's a good one because I don't know. Like on the big scale of things, at the moment it's like, who is it? People identify me with a local person, and technically she's not local. She's really big, and they hear me and they say that's her, and I know that's me, and I don't really think we sound alike, but I don't know on the.
Because I would say she favors Denise LaSalle but I haven't listened to your music yet, so I can't categorize. But Papa C has you on the show, so obviously you've got some pipes and you do what you do very well. And I'm anxious to hear your music tonight.
Well, I do Denise LaSalle. Like I got a little snippet of Denise LaSalle. You know, what this man got.
Yeah,
I do a little bit of that in my set. Her and Betty Wright.
Yeah. There we go. And it's just good because these are outstanding ladies who have gone on, obviously, but they left a legacy.
Exactly.
And we don't have enough young folk filling some of those spaces that I like to hear who can sing. We got a lot of folk who holler and think that runs are all you need to do to have and I'm like, okay, what you don't understand is that this run came from a jazz-based blues variation of one note, because they ain't but a few. And you run that scale to where you hear it, and then you come back down and meet your note.
Right.
And you got folk who just think that's I'm singing. No, you're making noise.
Yeah.
You and it's not a joyful noise. So
it definitely don't be a joyful noise. They run the whole song with runs, and you saying, now when you gonna come back down and make your regular music? I mean, sing the song. Yeah.
And I paid my $20. I got my drink, and I'm ready. And what's that? And so I listen with a different ear, and that's why we have what we have tonight on the podcast, because we're going to get back to some disciplines. We're going to get back to some appearances. We're going to get back to entertaining, and not just I just those t-shirts on, or I got on some new. No, I want to see you in your finest.
Right.
I want to hear you.
Right. Can't go looking like you just woke up and got out of bed.
That is not a uniform. Take that bonnet off your head, sister. Why are you in these house shoes? What is that, lady? I'm sorry.
Okay. I keep my boots on.
Appearances do matter. It does matter, and it says a lot about what you think about yourself and where you're going. To me,
it does.
Leroy Allen sitting over there rolling. Thank you, Leroy.
But it's fascinating with the talent that comes out of Alabama. I know it produced a Texas Radio Hall of Famer, but I've had a lot of artists on the show from the Mississippis and Louisianas and Alabamas, and there's something about the South. I mean, produces great musical talent.
Oh yeah,
and especially Alabama.
Well, when all you got to do is sit around and sing. You sit around, it's Alabama. You're young, you go to school, you come home, you go to church. And I think it's because, we were brought up, and I know I was in the church. So, and I love music. So when you going to church here and you coming back home on Sunday, and my grandma played a little blues after service, but you get to hear these things, and you're like, to me, those were the golden times. You didn't have to worry about all this other stuff, people shooting up everything and all of that. It's just those were the days.
Yeah.
Papa sitting on the back porch churning some ice cream.
Yes.
Looking at the fireflies. And you could hear Grandma on that piano. And they've been in church all day.
All day.
But at the end of the evening, that last cup of coffee, she just felt like rearing back. And it was a sound that was birthed into you, the spirit that hit. And it's just that thing, man. And a lot of people from the South will have that because of our history and what the music is still to this day. And those who go back to the deepness and the roots to get to the pure heart of how we sing and God, don't go acapella on me, and please don't bring any background singing with harmony. You got all my money.
Yes.
I'm done, because it's a spirit and it's good.
Yes.
it's good. It's just good.
Uncle Funky, somebody say, okay, you in the church, Uncle Funky. You in the church like the preacher.
Yeah.
You in the book now, baby. You in the book.
I'm just telling you.
Harmonization is needed. Sometimes harmonization is needed, and I'm a front singer, back singer, doesn't matter to me. And we'll be sitting in the restaurant, like you remember sitting in the restaurant. My husband's over here, and they were singing. And I just took that background role, so to add that that deeper alto to the high soprano, and then that tenor come in together. Oh, I'm telling you, I'm all about harmonization. Yeah.
It's a sweetness.
Awesome. You have a song here. It's called Get Mad. I just pulled up. So tell me a little something about it before I hit you with your first song from Devonice.
Okay. Well, Get Mad was derived from a lot of people were complaining that they can't get the music heard, or if they was trying to do something, it was way like the amount to pay was enormous to get your music heard. Not just like radio play, it was like people who, like we had the DJs like my husband on Facebook or TikTok, and it was just a lot. So it was some chatter on Facebook, and then I wrote this little thing, and it said, they get mad when you bad, so what? Stay mad. Because if you don't, and you said this earlier, if you don't root for yourself, nobody's gonna root for you. And I had to learn that because I want to help everybody, right? And I want to be like, I'm gonna be in the background, kind of, sorta. But no, why should I be in the background when my music's just as good as anybody else's?
And if you got the pipes, sing it.
Yeah.
Sing it.
Yeah. So that's where that came from. It's like, get mad, but that's okay because I'm gonna keep going.
There you go.
Well, I'm gonna play it and see how mad you got. Because if you know on my flyer for this today, it was an innuendo message I put for folk, I had my reason for putting that song up there, but I did when I attached my flyer today. But this is Devonice, y'all. It's a song called Get Mad.
Get mad, stay mad, you mad. Stay mad. They get mad when you bad, so what? Now stay mad, cause I ain't taking my foot up off the door. Gon' get, now get mad. Stay mad. To pay watchers yelling, who is that lyrical beat? It's that Alabama, Georgia girl they call Devonice. Now get mad. Stay mad. Ooh, now left foot in Georgia, right foot Alabama. I'm climbing up the charts. I'm a bad mama jammer. Now get mad. Get mad, stay mad. Ooh, now some people don't hear their music on the air. I said for $500 you can kiss my derriere. Now get mad. Get mad, stay mad. That sound good radio with the Baby Ray. They give the artists a platform to let the music play. Now get mad. Get mad, stay mad. That sound good radio. Now you can have my music too, just to let me know, so you can jam all night on that doggone floor. Now get mad. Now you don't have to be mad. Now some people over here just to take it up space. I said I do this for real. Stop playing in my face. Now get mad. Get mad, stay mad. Stop playing with me. Sometimes you gotta go when nobody know your name. I said I do it for the love and not for the fame. Now get mad. Get mad, stay mad. Put some respect on my name. I don't play no games, and I put that on everything in Jesus' name. Now get mad, get mad, stay mad. I
that southern soul blood and run all through my veins. Now get mad, stay mad, stay mad. I wanna thank them DJ and BJs too. You play your girl Devonese and TV, that ain't you. Get mad, stay mad, forget you, stay mad.
Devonese.
Texas homeowners, if you could get back.
So you I use that song and I like that song for various reasons. I do.
Thank you.
And you know, Funky, we have conversation about politics and various things. He tell me all the time, hey man, use your energy in a different direction. But that's a good mission statement. You get mad and be mad.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't do
Cameron
nothing
said,
about
oh,
it.
yeah, bad mad. Leroy say, tell them about it.
Yeah.
But I kind of like that. I do. When I listen to it today, I say I like that. And you notice on the flyer, I put it on the page when I listen to it.
Did you hear the line dance, Papa? I saw the line dances.
No, I just see
in my head.
Yeah, actually, I did.
I did.
I have a line dance to that song, right?
Mm-hmm.
The lady, she actually called me and last week, so she got it up, she worked it, she sent it to me, and now they got like this. I mean, they got a whole bunch of line dancers, so and they're working getting them to do it so that we can shoot the video in the next couple of weeks. And it's just everybody talked about what I talked about in that song. I have heard. I've talked to people about it, even like the people over here taking up space. And people go do what they want to do. And like you said, if they can't sing, they still doing it. If they can't sing, they
Yeah.
So I thought it was so good because everybody's saying the same thing, but nobody want to say it out loud.
Yeah.
And it's called a track that you can put a line dance on immediately, because I had to go back and make sure I got to the bar before they closed tonight. So when I was coming back in the room, I'm like, yeah, I see a line dance already going. So that's good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, well, this song called Good Thing. Was that personal for your boo thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing is real personal because, and I always tell this story. People, how grandma and your mom and them, you say, "Ooh, that's a good man." You got to say he take care of home, he pay the bills. But what about me? I'm cooking, I take care of the kids, I make sure he good. What about me? So I'm a good thing, and he know he got a good thing. Y'all write good things,
Well, in case he didn't get the message, we're gonna let him know it. Uncle Funk, somebody's saying you wearing that hat well, man. I'm getting so jealous, man.
Well, I appreciate it. You know me.
So they say you wearing that hat well. Sarah said you wearing that hat well.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Appreciate you.
But and that's a good thing.
I learned.
And speaking of good thing, let's do it like this.
Shout out to you for good thing, yeah. Went down to the hole in the wall just to get my groove on. Auntie outside tonight should have brought my reel. They trying to buy. Everybody standing on the wall, got their phone in their hand, thinking who they gonna call. All I know is my man's over there in them gray sweatpants and the greatest hair. I'm good in the morning, I'm great at night. Two grown folks together, do whatever they like. Oh, he got a good thing, yeah. Take care of you, man, he'll take care of you. Oh, he got a good thing, yeah. Oh, yeah, show love, he got a good thing, yeah. Oh, y'all, he got a good thing, yeah. Ooh, I cook and clean and run his bathwater too. He love my y'all, that man work hard and he knows what to do. Oh, he got a good thing, yeah. Take care of you, man, he'll take care of you. Oh, he got a good thing, yeah. Oh,
and I know when to make him fold. If you sit back and watch, you gon' learn some for sure. You know I could get clean and run his bathwater too. My man work hard and he knows what to do. Oh, he got a good thing, yeah. Take care of your man, he'll take care of you. Oh, he got a good thing, yeah. Oh, yeah, sure enough, he got a good thing. Good thing, good thing, yeah. Oh, y'all, he got a good thing, yeah. My man, my man, my man, my man, my man. Oh, in the morning time, he got a good. Oh, he tells me late at night, he got a good. Oh, he makes me feel wonderful. Oh, your kisses, he got a good. He makes everything alright. You owe me, he got a good thing, yeah. He got a good thing, yeah.
Now, to me, that showcased your range. That showcased your range in your vocals to me. Sarah said, she said, I got to add that to my library. Voices
All
are so
right now.
amazing. And that's what I love about the show. The folk that didn't know Devonice, the voice of Southern Soul,
Right.
they get to hear you and promote your music. And I think it's awesome.
That is absolutely great. I am grateful for being on the show, you know, so that we could introduce me to a different audience so that I can get to Texas and have a good time.
There you go.
Yeah, you coming. you coming. Because Pop, I want to add that into the homecoming show lineup when we maybe 3 or 4 o'clock hour. We can take a couple of choice pieces, but I'd like to see if we can get Devonice that piece. Good thing in our homecoming. I do a show every Saturday, ma'am, and it's called the Ultimate Backyard Party on 90.9 KTSU, and we broadcast around the world. I'm just looking for a pin at ktsuradio.com, and it is the Ultimate Backyard Party. And Papa C is my DJ, and we do a lot of different things. We probably have the widest variety of smooth R&B and timeless classics. But in that variety, we also do a mixture of things. And I would love to hear Good Thing, Papa, in that mix for this homecoming show we're doing for Texas Southern.
Hey, I love that song. Let me tell you, I love that song. Lady Argy is a legend in the music, and she said that song is kicking.
Thank you so much. Thank you all. Thank you all.
And you showcased everything about that voice in that song. Let me tell you.
You know, and I'm sitting here. My husband, of course, you know, my husband. You've been talking with him. He said, tell him that showcase that range. I got a song called Sorry. I don't know if you heard that one, and that's his favorite. He said that, you know, the range is there. You know, because I'm very low, and I don't try to go like above where I am, not all the time. But he's saying that song, which is called Sorry. And if y'all got some time, you know, later on, take a listen to that. He kind of figures that shows a little range as well from the way that we composed it, but because I ain't no soprano now, I can't get that high. But yeah.
Well, at first I'll do it, but I love the comments coming in. Kilo White says she is a real good live show too. So we'll see.
Hello, Daryl Simmons calling from Mississippi.
That's Kilo. Hey, Kilo. I can't see my name, but he's a really good artist. Really good artist. So.
Yeah.
Well, you know, since he bragged about that, I gotta squeeze this in real quick.
Yeah, squeeze in.
I gotta squeeze it in real quick. Just a little bit. I gotta squeeze it in and see what you're talking about.
Got in from work, you never thought to ask how was my day. So you walked out the door, you didn't want me to know. So I looked down the road, saw you driving real slow. I called you up on the cell phone. You said you'll be right back, and it won't take long. If roles reverse, I can do what you do. I'll jump in my ride and hit the highway too. 'Cause sorry,
Said I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to make you cry. He said it hurt to see the tears fall down from your eyes. He said I know that I messed up. Lord knows that I did. Till death do us part. It is what it is. I said now death didn't come in the form of a grave. It came from that trick you've been cheating with around the way. You're low down, dirty dog. For making me feel that I don't matter at all. Leave your keys on the dresser, your access is denied. Go walk on out the door, cause I'm tired of all your lies. Go and deal with that trick and make it your home. I never needed a man, I can stand all on my own. Cause
Okay. I see that range.
It's living in there. I
And then
think
you
that's
got
kind of
video,
information.
go a little nice little movie going with it.
Oh yeah. We shot that video here, and
Yeah.
that song is called "Sorry the Cheaters Anthem,"
Yeah, I
and
see that.
yeah, it's called the Cheaters Anthem. And my husband was like, "Well, they gonna think you talk." I said, "No, this is what people go through the same stuff. You just never know. I know women would like that song." He was like, "I don't know, but that song is like 30,000 views and counting." So
All right. Alabama,
yeah.
stand up, Alabama. But before I let you get up out of here, tell us a little something about booking information and what you got coming up next project.
Yeah. So my next project is I do gospel too. I have a gospel show coming up, and then we are. If you notice this behind me, it says TEP at the top. This is myself and my husband. We have a production company called Turner Entertainment Productions, and we try to make a stage for the people who are like me, up and coming, who can't get on the big stage. But we're making our way to the big stage, and we want to provide that for the people who coming up with me. So, booking information would be Turner Isaac. This is the email, Turner Isaac, TurnerIsaac 75 @gmail. Or you can just put in here and pop us a message with information if you want to book me. If you go to my Facebook, we have a booking flyer there as well, where you can get numbers and things who will be able to book me in through.
All right, Funky, give you the last words.
Well, I was going to ask about extended family. You have kids, mom and dad still around, grandparents?
Well, my grandparents are not. My grandfather just passed this past April.
Mm.
My mommy is. My daddy is. I have stepdad too. He's just like my father. And I have one daughter.
Okay.
One daughter, and she's 10. So I'm going through that school phase, and yeah.
And she's an old soul, I'm sure.
She is definitely an old soul. I call her my grandmother every day, and she sings, but she's very shy. But she sounds good.
Yeah. I have a 10-year-old who obviously came from another planet 100 years ago, and this stuff comes out of that girl's mouth. I said, "Well, how'd you learn it?" God told me.
Yeah.
And then baptized me. Okay, no problem. I got it. I'm cool.
Yeah.
So, and your husband does your tracking, or does he how is he involved in
well, he's my manager as well, and he's a DJ. We started off as my personal DJ, so that in case I need that on some sets, and he's right here. He does everything. He from dressing me to if you don't look right, I know he does everything. He's my booking manager too. So if anybody want to reach out to him, it's the email is Turner Isaac TurnerIsaac 75 @gmail, and he gets right back with you, right? And he's right here. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna pin it to the he's gonna put it in the live. Yeah,
I would just want to show him some support, because just in meeting you, not only are you a beautiful lady, but your personality, and there are going to be great opportunities for you. I just know.
Thank you so much. I believe in the higher power, and I believe that he sent you to say that today, and it's coming into fruition. Yeah. I did want to shout out though, because we were talking about the kids real quick. My child just got accepted to be in the gifted class again, so we're going to do that. I'm counting already done, along with this career of mine, so that we can take it to newer heights.
That Gifted and Talented program is awesome, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you and your husband, and that entire swing through Alabama. You've got some good soul and soil, but you got good soul in you, and I'm excited for your future.
Thank you so much. I got more music coming, and it's hot.
I believe it.
Well, Devenice, we appreciate you coming on tonight and sharing your Monday with us. Continue doing what you're doing. That good thing, you get a lot of comments on that.
Okay.
So, I'm not in the Texas Radio Hall of Fame, but I love know some Southern soul.
Okay.
And you got a hit.
Well, thank you. It's said on those charts, and I appreciate you for having me on here. I had a good time, and I want to thank everybody who said a comment or who liked the songs. Who go ahead and follow me, Devenice, DEVONESE, on all platforms. 78 on Devenice 78 on TikTok, and Devenice 15 on Instagram. And you can type my real name, Sherita Turner, SHERITA, on Facebook. I like to have new friends, so let's go ahead and hit that follow button.
There you go.
And I'm Googleable. You have to remind me of that.
I love it. Absolutely love it, Papa.
All right, Devenice. But don't let this be the last time. We're here every Monday night. As long as we got breath in our bodies, I got my limbs working, we're here.
Well, I will definitely chime in because I've definitely enjoyed it. I'm glad that we found each other.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
Happy Monday and go Alabama.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, roll. Yes, sir.
All right. Have a good night.
Good night.
That was Devenice, the voice of Southern Soul. So my next guest was in. I'm bypassing the music. Yeah, Jill Payton. She said Googleable. She's Googleable.
Now
shout out to St. Louis checking in.
We'll make some words up when we.
Yes, it is Googleable. All right, my next young man coming in. He goes by he's a local talent. And I've heard him perform. I heard his music by Bobby Mason, but I heard him at the Red Rooster.
Mm-hmm.
It goes by the name of Mr. Willie.
Hey, Mr. Willie.
Can you turn your volume up a little bit?
I think he may be on mute. I'm learning.
There he is. I think he got him. Can you hear me? Try to hit your volume again. I'm looking on your end. It says your mic is muted. You can hear me, but we can't hear you, and now it's unmuted.
Leroy Allen said, Papa C, bring your cowboy hat for me.
Yeah. Man, look here.
I keep them in my office because, I took up too much space in the closet. So I have them near. And, the love I have.
Can you hear me now?
There you go, sir.
We got you.
Man.
Hello. Yeah, how you doing? Hey, Darryl Simmons. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, welcome to the show, man.
It's a pleasure, man. Nice to meet you too, Mr. Larry Jones. For real.
Thank you, sir. Same here.
I'm born and raised from Houston, so it's a blessing to be in this position.
Oh, your story. I appreciate you, man. I run into so many folks. And this is what I tell Papa about the blessing and God's show and God's gift. I run into so many young folk who are like, oh, I'm finally meeting you for the first time, man. And you don't know, my mama had us strapped in the backseat of that car going to school. And we wanted to listen to 97 in the box, and she made us listen to 102. And but we learned some things by listening to 102 back in the day. And I said, I sure appreciate you, man. So thank you, sir. I received. Thank you.
Yeah, that's in our household from when I was a baby.
Yeah.
Man, we love it. Hey, we go back to Robert Scorpio, Mean Green, all that,
Ooh. Not the means to Greenster.
Yeah, he went way back.
Yeah, he did. This is a 90,
because
97, 98 young man right here. That's yeah.
Yes, sir.
Scorpio had that morning show at the box. And anyway, let me stop. Get into your show, Papa. I'm just going. I can do radio all night.
Hey, that's what it's about. It's fun. It's your love, so that's a blessing.
It is that, sir. It is that. Thank you.
Well, I get the opportunity, Mr. Willie, to listen to a lot of the stories, man, and you know, we're gonna do a segment. We're gonna get to you in a minute, but man, I get the opportunity to listen to a lot of history, man, at the radio station on Saturdays, man, and this brother is one deep dude, man, and he made a lot of footprints.
That's right.
And so, you know, he knows music, but now, full disclosure, I ran to your wife a long time ago, and some kind of I was talking to one of the nurses about my page, about my podcast. She said, "Yeah, my husband sings."
Yeah, that's her.
I said, "Yeah, what's his name?" And most of the folk that's local or have good music, it's gonna be in my library.
Yes.
And she said she gave me a government name. And she said, "It goes by the name of Mr. Willie." I said, "Yeah, I have his music." "You know?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Tell him I'd like to have him on the show." And so I think this was about 2 months ago.
Yes.
And then she came to me and she said, "All right, okay, we have time now, because you know, I think you had an accident with your throat or something like that at work or something."
Oh man, I had to be life flighted, man, to the hospital, and it was a tragic. But go ahead, yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah. And so she said, "Yeah, we have time now." I said, "Wait a minute, let me put two and two together." I said, "I bet you forgot to tell him that I wanted him on the show." "Well, you know, we've been busy." I said, "Oh, the truth came out. So it really wasn't him put me off. It
Yeah.
was you and your busy life."
Yeah.
So yeah, you know. But I finally told him. I said, "Okay."
Yeah,
I said, "Tell the truth, shame the devil."
Yeah, she definitely behind me, man. That's like my number one fan. She supports me. She do my venue. She'll take call the promoters. She act as a manager. So, you know, pretty much she stays on me with copyrights and this and that. And even through this trauma that I went through, she's definitely been, you know, encouraging me and letting me know that, you know, your setback, it's a blessing. God has something, so you will come out of this. Because now it's starting to come around, but man, you know, I had to go to ENT therapy and stuff like that. So, you know, with her, I appreciate it. I thank God for her. She really helped me.
But you're still here.
How long have you been married, Mr. Willie?
28 years.
Mm-hmm.
28 years.
And how did y'all meet?
It was crazy because we met at a studio. Like, she heard me sing, and my brother was a producer, so he gave her my number.
Mm-hmm.
And when she heard me sing, so somebody kept blowing. I'm finna tell my age because I'm almost 50, but it's like blowing my page up. That's back then. And it was her, and she was like, "I want you to sing a hook," because she used to rap.
Mm.
So she wanted me to sing that by Teddy Pendergrass, "Feels So Good When You're Loving Somebody." But she wanted to say "freaking somebody." So when she came over, when she saw me, that's how we met. And it's like she just couldn't stop. She wanted me to ride somewhere with her and wanted me to sing Jodeci and do this for me. I said, "Oh, you in love with the voice." That's what it is. But actually, it was a match made in heaven. And, you know, she asked to marry me, and I've been married to her ever since.
Wait a minute.
Congratulations.
She used to rap.
Yeah. Her name was Calamity Jane.
She is so quiet.
Yeah.
And so soft-spoken.
Yeah. Oh, she got a side, bro. She'll come out with it.
That's now, Papa. That's now. Back then,
look,
she was on it.
Yeah, she got some.
She's type the young lady that I see her when I take patients to the hospital. She keeps her head down. She's about her business. She smiles and she go home. But I would have never guessed that.
Yeah. Actually, she on my first album. I was like 26.
You wait till I see her again. I'm gonna let her have it.
Yeah, make a rap for you.
And I'm gonna be messy and tell her where I got it from.
Okay, well, I don't care.
Let her know. I
Cool.
got it from Mr. Willie. And she didn't tell him about that side.
No, she got
But
it.
the cat's out the bag.
Well, the way he was speaking about, and I was just curious because this is a lady that's got his back.
Mm-hmm.
And now I know there was more to it. She was also musically inclined at the time and had a good enough ear and had a sound in her head that she heard that she wanted him to be a part of her project. So I'm like, all right, let's dig a little deeper because this sounds like one of those things young men and women who listen and view the podcast also need to know about the relationship, because there's a lot of communication. And she's on him about his copyright, which means she wants his music protected. She also wants him to get paid if somebody wants to use something of his in a movie or a TV show or anything. And you need someone in your team to keep that focus on you, man. So I
critiqued about the show all the time. You know what I mean?
Well, it's called growth, man.
She seems to think I'm a little too nice, and so she wants to be, because she like, no, you need to tell them up front so you don't have to go through that. You need to do this so you won't. And I'm like, now it's just like, okay, you're right. So in order to defeat all that, I appreciate it because it just enhanced me to be a better businessman about what I'm doing.
Mr. Willie, we're going to get to your music, I know, Papa, but let me share this with you. Because Miss Charlene, my bride of 24 years,
that's good.
Said, Uncle Funky is too nice. I got to get in the middle of this because Cass was cutting my pay short, man. They were like, I'll see you at the end of the night. She said, no. Yeah. The agreement says half now and half at the end of the night. But the way y'all talking, I mean, one of the biggest parties we ever had was my 50th over at Taylor's.
Okay.
And I'll just say she was what's that gangster's name? She was Miss Charlene. Oh. She whispered something in the promoter's ear and he walked away crying. He's like, man, your wife crazy. I said, yeah, but I got my money. So you need that back. And she still does, thank God. So I get it.
Well, hey, the bottom line is the bottom line.
Yes. Yeah,
the main thing is the main thing, right?
Yeah,
that's right.
It helps because, hey, look at me, and now we still, and we've been through it, but it's not how you started; it's how you end.
Mm-hmm.
Of course,
that's the part about it.
Yeah. Well, saying that, tell us a little something about your musical journey, how you got to where you are, and what started you into singing and performing.
I grew up singing in church since I was 9. Then I had started a group with my brothers. I'm from Dead End, South Park, if anybody want to know. But I'm not back there now. I thank God I'm blessed to where he put me in a good position. But I used to sing with my brothers, them in a group. And then later on, when I got like 19, 20, I did some stuff for Rap-A-Lot. I'm on Ghetto Boys' album, Good, the Bad, the Ugly, singing I Want to Be Free. I sung I'd Rather Pimp You on Do or Die. I did some stuff on Ghetto Twins with Tila, I Want to Be Free.
Wow.
I sung Lil O, I Wonder Why, My Three Wives. I've also worked with, I've been through the journey of R&B. But some kind of way, this gentleman saw me at this club and he said, hey man, you'll be a star in Southern Soul. You need to do Southern Soul. So I was like, what is that? And not knowing, we grew up with that in our house. Marvin Cease, Johnny Taylor, Bobby Blue Blair. That was the real, you know what I'm saying? That was
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. Go ahead.
Big link sausage and grits and biscuits on Saturday. And you can hear that music. So, but you know what? It gave, I'm so thankful because if I'd have known that back then, I would have been trying to be like R. Kelly or Jodeci and them. I would be trying to find the true grit soul. And that's why it's a blessing that, it took me this long, but I'm here. I've been in it for like going on 3 years now.
In God's timing, man, and none of that was wasted time. I assure you, there will be something in some form or fashion that you'll glean from that. You'll have that experience in you because God doesn't make any mistakes, and there is no junk in this process. It's us trying to process it. Why did you send me to Little Rock? Well, I needed you to get ready to go to Memphis. Okay. So it will. The more exposure we give you and the whole process. I mean, right now, Bob, I see we've got 2 artists for the next show. So, and I haven't heard Mr. Willie yet, but just based on his testimony.
If y'all Miss Jody, I did a song with her called "She Got That Cougar Love." It's at 1.4 million views.
Yeah.
I got Mr. Willie Gonna Beat That Kitty. It's at 500,000 views. Country Love, it's at 300,000. God is good, and I don't have no type of, promotion. So that's gotta be. And then I'm coming out of my trauma, so maybe he has me sitting back for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So when I do get out there, I'm gonna have to work.
That's clarity, man. Trust me.
And then I just got this album. So
you have one song that I really liked. I listen to quite a bit of your music, but this song I've been actually playing on my show for probably. I had to switch it up because I've been wearing it out.
No, go ahead, wear it out.
And it's actually always the second or third song I would play because as a DJ and Saturday night I played in a club with your namesake.
Oh, that's
Chad's.
Chad.
I played Chad's.
Man, somebody a lady tried to book me on the show, and she said, "Are you Chad Jones?" I said, "Oh no, you gotta look me up there as Mr. Willie." And she said, "Oh, because she had called another dude." But go ahead. I'm sorry, I was just talking to you.
Yeah, I know Chad Jones.
Yeah, she thought I was him.
Yeah, but and I did a wedding that Sunday, and Chad's at nighttime is R&B and a lot of old souls, country western, and Southern soul and Zydeco.
Yes.
And so I actually mixed that song, "Sexy Lady," but I sped it up with some BPM, another song.
Yeah.
And sure enough, young lady came to the DJ booth. Like, "Who is that?" I said, "It's a new song called by Mr. Willie." She said, "Oh, jam," but I blended it pretty good, but it sounded nice. But I just let you know, I did increase the BPMs on it for a minute because it went well with the song I mixed it with.
No, that's good. Hey, we have to do that when we get together. You gotta we still for it. I'm gonna sing it for you.
Well, something about Walter D. I called Walter D. I thought I was the only DJ to do that. I called Walter D. about a month ago, asked him a question about something, and he plays at a club 803 on North Side. He said I called him, he didn't answer, but he texted me. He said, "I'm putting a mix together for my show," and we cheat a lot. Sometimes I'm tired, and a lot of times I was playing at like different clubs. I might sit here and just like to do at the radio station, pre-record the whole show. I put my whole mix together. And sometimes I have to get out that mix because you read the crowd, what the crowd look like. They might be old, it might be young, it might be in this mood, And sometimes, it's a feeling. So you have to rearrange some things. But a lot of times I put it together. And Saturday, it worked perfect.
Okay.
Putting that mix together. But I really like that song, "Sexy Lady."
I really appreciate it.
And the first time I heard it, like I said, I was at the Red Rooster, used at Leroy Allen's party, and Bobby Mason played it. I said, "Man, that's nice." And so a lot of DJs, they hide their phones and they Shazamming other DJs' music. I don't. I always want to be at the top and want to be not just consider one of the best, but I want to be in the conversation.
Yeah, that's right.
So I like good music, and when I hear it, and I don't Shazam everything, because I'm like, that's average. Yeah. But that song right there, I said, man, that's nice. And when I heard it, that following Monday on my show, that was my second song on my show.
Is this song inspired? Wife? Did your wife inspire this? Sexy Lady?
Well, she's sexy, but she didn't got that one.
Okay.
I hear about, when somebody was trying to enter me and it was like, "Hey man, you should make a song called Hey Sexy Lady." That's all they said, and I went to write and sing it.
Gotcha.
I was like, okay. But she does inspire it,
You playing it, Papa?
I have.
I'm gonna play it right now. Hello, Hope Ellison. Thank you for joining the show. But this song is called "Sexy Lady" by Mr. Willie.
your head? Can I take your head? You look so good. What I gotta do, 'cause I can see myself with you. Let me know if you're all alone. 'Cause baby, I don't mind taking you home. Show you a good time, yeah, how it's supposed to be. If you need a love, yeah.
Cousin Marie Lewis,
And I'm here
Gloria Caldwell.
Hey, sexy.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah. What do I gotta do? 'Cause I don't mind, baby. Spending one night with you. Loving you, baby. So sexy lady. Straight out of magazine, Girl, you're so fine, mom. You're a beauty queen. Tell me what it is that you want from me, 'cause I don't mind being in your company. Hey, sexy lady, what I gotta do just to spend one night alone with you? You look so good, and you're all alone. Tell me what I gotta do to take you home. Hey, sexy lady, what do I gotta do? What do I gotta do, baby? 'Cause I don't mind taking you home, loving you all night long with you. Hey, come on now, so sexy. And I'm trying, and I can't stop. Hey, sexy lady, I'm looking for some one-on-one, and I'm trying, and I won't stop. Oh, hey, sexy lady, what do I gotta do? What do I gotta do? 'Cause I don't mind spending one night with you. Whatever I gotta do. Oh, hey, sexy lady, what do I gotta do? Thank you, spend it one night.
Boy, y'all gonna let me go in, man. I start mixing, man. I'm gonna start blending.
Oh yeah.
I got a show to do, man. You take me back to Saturday night, man.
I
Boy,
appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, Velvet Calloway said, "Go on, Mr. Willie, you jamming." They like that song, man.
Thank
Man, no, he didn't, man. He ain't got
My wife said I was underdressed for the club because we were gonna start two-stepping when the song came on because she was on the floor. She said, "Who is that?" See, Papa?
Hold on, man. Hold on. Now, hold on, man. Hold on.
Hey,
I'm gonna have to get away from my regular scheduled program for a moment. Now I said 2 up. I've been 3 up, man. This guy put out a cowboy hat, man, and I'm the host of the show.
And a cowboy.
And
With
a cowboy.
Real trail ride and everything. Yes.
I actually just did the video to Get Drunk and Go Home. I finished it last night.
I love the title.
So definitely, he said he loved the title. Thank you.
It sounds like a piece of my life. I think, boy, go home. you drunk, get out of here.
And you alone.
And boy, ooh, let's not
You
start
need an
that.
Uber.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I like that song. I'm not gonna play it. I like that song. I Need an Uber, man. That's a good theme song for some folk who need to hear that in the club. I need an Uber.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Because even after Get Drunk and Go Home, we should put, but drink responsibly. That way it'll make it look like, hey, don't blame it on me. He had an accident, so I have to say that on there. Yeah. You know.
Yeah, it's okay. You play that song in the club, and then you say after that song, you play I Need an Uber.
Yes. Okay, that'll work. You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, but I like the song. But that song actually, a lot of my music. Hey, Patty Pope. A lot of my music in my laptop, my main laptop, I label, and I used to label because when I was playing at the Red Rooster, they loved a lot of swing out music. And so if I was on a dance floor, I had to run back to DJ booth and I had to play another song before I kill the momentum, I would just type in two-stepping music. And songs come up, I can just throw it on real quick. Because sometimes I will remember for somebody, hey, you mind dancing with me? I'll leave the DJ booth, go to the dance floor. And if I ain't have a song loaded, I have to run back up there real quick and get my brain working real quick. Yeah. But this is one of the songs I would cheat with, and it's automatically labeled two-stepping because it's stepping song.
Okay, hey, Pop, who turned you on to Sexy Lady by Mr. Willie? Was that the one Bobby Mason played for you?
Bobby Mason. I heard him play it at Leroy Allen's. I went to Leroy had a party, a Virgo celebration. He said he didn't want to call it a Virgo bash, a Virgo celebration. And I heard Bobby Mason playing it, and I Shazammed it, and I went right home and put it in my library. Actually, I came in my office, in my studio, and I put it on. I was like, man, that's nice.
It's produced well too. Who is that? Your track also?
No, that's Slash. Did Slack. Slack that works with Jeter Jones. He did.
Yeah. Okay. Jeter's a great cat, man. Love Jeter.
Slack. Big up. Thank you. Big up to Slack too. He's a hell of a producer, man. Songwriter, singer. Good people out there, man. So
many layers to Jeter Jones, man. That's cool.
I think he did 2 tracks for me.
Okay.
He did One Man's Trash and then that one.
Sexy Lady Pops, man.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I had the opportunity to work with Jeter, man, a couple of times, man. And that guy, we did a show. I was the MC at the area theater.
Yeah. He's cool. He's lazy.
He stayed there and took a picture with everybody who wanted to take a picture. I mean, the venue was almost empty, and they were still waiting in line. And he took a picture with everybody and had a conversation, and he was genuine. So I thought that was big, man.
Yeah, he always, like, even at a show, I think some ladies came and he said, no, don't worry about it. I'll pay for it for their table. And they was like, oh, they fell in love with him. So, but Jeter got a good heart, man. He's a good person, bro.
Yeah. We had lots of conversations, man. Real good guy.
Yeah.
But this one song, Mr. Willie called "Get Drunk and Go Home." Introduce it. Tell me something about it.
Get drunk and go home. When I say the part, well, I just came to party, get drunk and go home. I just came to party, but I'm leaving here alone. That's for some people, like you might got a wife at home, or then you might be by yourself and you're just tired of dealing with your girlfriend, but you got a good drunk, you feel good, then you gotta go to work tomorrow. So Get Drunk and Go Home is an inspiring party song, but drink responsibly and, take your tips somewhere else, but get an Uber. Okay?
Love it.
Good enough. Let's check it out.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm already at home. I'm at home.
Oh, man. I left you out, huh?
Just cash my check, and I'm feeling right. Gotta find me a hole in the wall where them dukes and the boots is right. Everybody drinking, yeah, and we ain't running out of shots. Listen, call up my people, say the only way is BYOB, so you know what that means. Shooting pool, having fun, playing cards, getting drunk, having a good time. Listen, I just came to party, yeah. Get drunk and go home. Get drunk and go home. I just came to party. I came to party and leave you alone. And leave you alone. Listen, went over my auntie's house to see what they talking about. Soon as I walked through the door, I heard them playing domino. Big six to the I can smell that barbecue. Yeah. And all the girls went Daisy Dukes. Oh, yeah. Man, you know it's going down. Call up my people, say the only way is BYOB. So you know what that means. You know what that means. Shooting pool, having fun, playing cards, getting having a good time. Yeah. I just came to party. Yeah. Get drunk and go home. Get drunk and go home. I just came to party. I came to party and leave here alone. And leave here alone. I just came to party. I came to party. Get drunk and go home. Get drunk and go home. I just came to party. I came to party and leave here alone. And leave here alone. I just came to party. Oh, I came to party. Get drunk and go home. Get drunk and go home. I just came to party. Oh, I came to party. And leave here alone. But I don't need no company. I just came to party. Get drunk and go home.
Man, that is nice, man. That is
so much.
nice.
Thank you, Jaya. Thank you, gentlemen.
That's
So
nice. I'm telling you, that is nice.
appreciate it. Thank you. Hey. I
And
came to party.
all the songs I listened to today, I mean, cut you out, but I didn't listen to that one. But that is nice.
Thank you.
I'm gonna tell you who's smiling right now. Mel Waiters is smiling.
You really are.
Mel. Oh yeah. No, I worked with Mel a lot of years, and there is that sound of that night. Your storytelling was on point. We've all been there, walking through the door with the Domino's and barbecue, and
yes.
You were on your way home, just made a little stop over your auntie's house, and here it starts all over again.
Yeah.
And that's our life.
That's right.
Those are our stories, man. No one can tell those stories like we can. And Mr. Willie, that gets a huge Uncle Funky high five on that one. That goes on the list for this Saturday too, Papa.
Thank you, sir.
I got you. Yes, indeed. Lady R just said, I like it too.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that.
But look, Mr. Group, before I let you get out of here, because we up against the time real quick, I got to bring one more person in. Let the listeners know where they can book you at, where they can find you, what you have coming up.
Definitely. Well, since I've been down since January, I'm still healing. I've had like almost 40-something shows, and I can't take them. But I should start around the first of the year, and I'll be back out there. I've been doing training, but you can find me on Facebook as Chad E. Jones. My mom named me after the doctor, Chad Everett. I don't know what she was thinking of. Named after a white man that was a soap opera, so she said he looked good to her, I guess. But you can find me on Facebook. Instagram, Black_Water_Entertainment. And also, if you just want to find everything, get it, Mr. Willie. And anything on YouTube, Spotify, just type in Mr. Willie, and it'll all pop up.
Awesome.
So, Bob, I was paying attention a little earlier, and you mentioned coming through South Park. What high school did you finish, Mr. Willie?
Jones.
Yeah. Y'all just had a big reunion this weekend.
Yes, we sure did.
Yeah.
It was from Thomas, Frost to Sterling. Well, Frost, Thomas, Sterling, Jones.
Yeah.
I went to all the bad schools, man, but I turned out pretty good. Look at me.
A lot of talent came out of those schools because I learned about your class reunion from my friend Dana Jackson.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's my girl.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, you already. Hey. Oh, yeah. Hey, man, it was an honor, though, and I really thank you guys, and I appreciate it. Nice to meet you, too, sir. And thank you.
Hey, I promise you, this won't be the last time. We're going to have more time, man. You're hell of a talent, man. You're one of those hidden talents.
Thank you, sir. You're right. I appreciate it.
And if I wouldn't Shazam your music, man, and actually one of the other songs I listened to, I heard at a trail ride. So as I tell all the artists, it's one of the good things I like about the show. Your music gets circulated and get exposed.
Yes,
so it's a good thing.
I want to say too, if you can, go download "Get Drunk and Go Home" album. It's 13 songs, and I need an Uber. Trust me, I've been getting good response by it. Miss Jody, the one brought me in. She took me up under her wing, so it was a blessing. So it is.
That's awesome.
Just type in Mr. Willie, "Get Drunk and Go Home," and you'll hear the whole new album. Okay.
Well, listen, I really want to bring you back soon, man, with a lot more time because I like your talent, man.
Thank you so much, and I love to come back.
And you're definitely going some places.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, Papa C, let's get drunk, go home.
All right.
Yes, indeed.
God bless
All right,
you.
brother.
Thank you, guys.
Peace.
Man, what a title. Whoa,
Yes,
what a song. Ooh, we're gonna have some fun.
Right. Well, we're gonna bring one more in. Once again, we're gonna forego the music.
Mm-hmm.
And Velma Russell told me it's like going to a fight without your sneakers on. So I've been getting it from the audience today, man, because you cowboys showed me up. But anyway, let me bring in my next guest.
It's your show.
Miss Connie. Oh, man. It's time for me to get drunk.
I had to do
I'm
it.
already at home. Just leave. That's it.
I had to do it, fucking Larry. I had to do it.
Oh, Miss
Now you know. Now you know I've been a country cutie since I've been in this game.
Amen.
I've been a country cutie, but tonight I was not even gonna wear my hat. I was gonna wear my little hair all cute and everything, let you see my eyes, until I heard y'all getting on him about that. I said, "Oh, I gotta join the party then." So there you go. But I'm gonna take it out for you, Papa C. I just had to mess with you.
It's too late. It's too late. Once you hit the send button, you can't unsend it. You can't unring a bell once you rung that bell.
It's Miss Connie, y'all. That's all I can say. It's Miss Connie, y'all.
3 for 3, Papa C. All your guests pulled out their heads today.
Yeah, man.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna sit here for a while and you're gonna conduct the interview because I'm done. I'm outdone. So I'm gonna turn it over to you for a while, Uncle Funky. Y'all coordinated together, so you go ahead and let me sit here for a minute and think about this and sip on my my Kool-Aid.
Miss Connie C, welcome to the Blues and Southern Soul Show with Papa C. I'm co-host Uncle Funky Larry Jones, and I welcome you tonight since Papa has to take a sabbatical and go find his cowboy hat tonight because he got it. So tell us about your beginning, Miss Connie. Did you start singing in church as well? Because all of our guests tonight had a spiritual revelation in church. How'd you get started?
I know about 3 good gospel songs, I believe. I did not start in the church.
Okay.
They say my voice sound like I came from it, but I didn't. I did not. And my beginnings started with Millie Jackson, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
When I was the ripe age of 20, well, I'll take that back. I started with Millie when I was 21, but Jesse James actually started me out.
Oh, wow.
When I was about 19. You know, I could do bad by myself, Jesse James.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to Millie. So yeah, like I just started out singing soul music.
What was when you say you were with Millie, you actually performed with her? You were part of her background, or?
Yeah, I was a BG singer for her for about 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were some of the nuggets you picked up from Millie Jackson? Because I would imagine being next to a Betty Wright with that range and that grit and those stories, and you're that young. What kind of impression did that put on you?
Well, my first night I started with her, I'll never forget it, was in Dayton, Ohio at a place called Jilly's.
Okay.
And she, now is this PG or this, what can I tell you what she said? Do I need to beat? Y'all let me know.
We grown. All the babies going to bed.
Okay. So we're on stage, you know, she breaks the band down and she's like, yeah, I got a new background singer. She was like, yeah, the night is her first night. She was like, I want to see if the bitch can sing. Sing, bitch, sing. This is what I got on my first night with Millie Jackson, okay? Now, I'm looking around like, oh, so y'all really waiting on me to sing something, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about shaking in your boot. So I uttered something. I got through it, but I tell you what, I never, ever got caught off guard ever again. I was ready for her because she made me understand it. If you stay ready, You ain't got to get ready. I learned that from Mildred Jackson, and that's a true story. Yes,
How
sir.
long? So you mentioned that's a great story. So the baptism is on stage live, and you got to go, and of course you just ran back and did what you do because obviously you Miss Connie, and that experience. What 4 years you mentioned?
Oh, I was with her. I started with Millie in 1987 till about 1991. So yeah, I'm telling y'all, I'll be 60 in December. So we talking about almost 40 years ago.
Well, you wear it well, ma'am. You look good.
Thank you.
I often get asked about the trials of being on the road and what's that all about and traveling. And I have my story, but I'd like to hear a little bit of yours in that growing. How did that make you a better performer, even with the stuff, but in terms of your singing styles or learning how to, the range of your voice, the things you had to do with little to no sleep in smoke-filled rooms? Walk me through that.
Well, okay. One good thing about the smoke-filled room, even though smoking was back in that day allowed in the clubs and in the places like that, but she had a rule. She would tell the promoters a certain amount of front aisles that they could not do that. And I mean, if they did, she would shut the show down until they got rid of that smoke in the front. So that was a good thing. We traveled on. We got tour buses and then we just got buses. Right. Our bus was not a tour bus with bunks. We just had passenger seats. So, traveling sometime 15 hours from Atlanta to wherever, because we went everywhere with her. I just got creative on how I needed to try to get some sleep on that bus. All of us would just try to space it out to where we could have an entire row of seats to where, I would make my legs go across to the other side of the aisle to that seat and just get, I keep tossing and turning because, your leg kind of falling and get a little crampy, but, we just had, to make it do what it do. And on the road, there was a lot of times I just didn't know where I was. I didn't know the day. I didn't know the date. Let's say we stopped somewhere. I mean, we literally be like, where are we? We would ask the person at the cashier register, like, what city is this? It was just like that sometimes, And then I got an offer to go out with Al B. Sure while I was with Millie. Mm-hmm. And I took it, which means I had to let her know I was leaving. Oh, she was not happy with me. She was not happy with me. But I was looking for something on a different level, instead of being in front of 3,000 people. Now we're talking 30 and 40,000 people, Of course, the pay was way different. And I did have a bunk bed that I could sleep. Was just a different level. So, of course, I wanted to experience that. I was sad about leaving anyway. I go out there. Al B. Sure fired me. That's a whole nother story. You can ask me about it later if you want. So when he did, I immediately called Millie on the phone. And I was like, hey, Mildred, I just got fired. I'm in Greensville, South Carolina. I want to know, can I come back? And she laughed at me. She said, bitch, you crazy. I said, I know, but can I have my child? At that point, I had only been gone maybe about 6 weeks. It hadn't been that long. I still had my uniforms because she was a big uniform person. So she laughed at me and she was like, we leaving tomorrow at 2. We got to go to Memphis. I was like, I'll be there. And I went back to her. So that's how that went down,
Well, we know you can sing, but the fact that the relationship stayed intact. And folk run off. I'm going to go be a star. I'm going to go sing with so and so, and next week, Millie, I want to come home. I got fired by that high skin. I hate him. But anyway,
Yeah,
Well, you know,
she know I didn't want to go, but I know deep down she understood why I would want to take that opportunity, you know.
So Millie has uniform, she has discipline, she has an order, she has some decorum, she has a show, and people can't get enough of it. And one of our guests tonight talked about that lack of that discipline in our presentations of what we do now. And I say we, those of us in the entertainment industry. What's your take on that, Ms. Connie? And does it bother you? Do you care, or what's your thoughts?
Ask me that specifically one more time, Funky Larry, the question.
The lack of attire, the sloppiness on stage, as opposed to what you came through under Millie Jackson.
Oh.
When you see other artists, does that irk you, bother your brain?
Irks the hell out of me.
Yeah.
I mean, it irritates me to the core. And there I got a story from a lady out of Memphis. I will not say the artist's name, but he was dealing with an old school promoter who had, you know, he had a whole audience full of people who were wanting to be entertained with the Southern Soul and Blues. And this particular artist came to the show, and he was pretty much the promoter's headliner, and he had on jeans and t-shirt. And when the promoter actually got wind of it and realized what was happening, that the artist was on stage like that, he literally came out and stopped the show and said, "Don't you ever come on any of the stages that I ever have and bring you to dress like this is disrespectful." Like, he just really chastised him right on stage in front of his audience. He said, "I'll never bring you back if you do this again." So that speaks volumes, you know. But yeah, you know, I've been at the Blues Is All Right and seen some of the bigger artists out there with just a wrinkled t-shirt, jeans, and tennis shoes, and these people done paid $80 to $120 to come and see you. They've dressed up, bought outfits, and paid all this money and to come and see you. And you mean for this type of occasion, you can't find something that you can put on to present yourself in a way as like you are an artist, a real artist? It's just disrespectful to me. You know, when I'm not on the road doing Southern Soul, because I live in Atlanta now, but I'm from Dallas. Mm-hmm. I am your homegirl. I'm Dallas, Texas. I have a band here. We perform all over the Atlanta area, Georgia, period. And the one thing, we were just a few weeks ago, we was at an American Legion post, and they literally brought us back. We're going back in November, and one of the main things that they talked about is the fact of how nice we looked. Like, every time we perform, we're color coordinated. We're not doing jeans. We're not doing tennis shoes. We're not doing any of that. We're going to perform like we are professional, which we are. But I'm saying like we're supposed to. Like we're supposed to. And so, but to answer your question, it irks the hell out of me, Funky Larry.
Well, the heritage of the show, and the show, I'm such a fan of everything that we're doing tonight. And when the gentlemen started coming out of those nice blazers and different colors, and they're a little loud, and I'm like, I want one. Miss Charlene says, "No, you can't wear one. You can't have. That's what they do. You can't do that." I said, but look at that. It's just sparkly and showy. You know,
why you can't do it, Funky Larry? Why you can't do it if that's what you want to do? That's what I want to know.
I love my wife.
The wife said you can't do it.
Keep peace in my house.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer, man. That's a good answer. Keep you off the couch.
My house. So,
well, maybe there's a happy medium. You never know. It might be a happy medium somewhere in there.
Yeah, if she doesn't go to the show and I go to Men's Warehouse and buy one on my own and don't tell about it. Yeah,
sneak and do it.
Sneak and do it. But it really does add something. And for those on the podcast that have not ever performed, or you've had your own experience going places, like, Lord, is that what she got on? Is that what they're doing? I'm overdressed and I'm at a rodeo. So, it's I just want to get your take on it, because coming up under Millie, who was a legend, and they're just their guidelines. There's a foundation. There are rules. These are laws. These shouldn't be broken laws, and they shouldn't be treated as, oh, that's what y'all did back in the day. I ain't got to do none of that. And you're right. You don't have to, but I don't have to.
But you should.
You should want to, I would think, because Mama says you don't leave my house just representing you. You represent us. And there's 100 white folk out there who think they're better than you, and they're not. But you got to look twice as good. You got to work twice as hard to go get what you need. But God got you. But you're gonna leave this house with your shoes shine and a crease in your jeans. And even I could wear a t-shirt. I had to iron my t-shirt out before I put it on. That's how
Absolutely.
it came up. But
absolutely.
All right. I like it. Oh,
that's a good thing.
Excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, the host of tonight's show, coming back from his theme,
sabbatical.
Thank you.
Yeah, I had to take a hiatus and think about this thing, and I hate to come to work unprepared.
Well, I took the hat off for you, as you can see, Popsy. Besides, it was hurting my head. I don't even feel like that today.
Well,
I took mine off too.
It's okay.
Look at that.
Off.
Look at that.
And I'm gonna do like this here for you. You know what I'm saying?
Leaning. Okay, lean.
Do that.
You on lean tonight, cowboy?
I'm gonna lean tonight. I'm gonna lean and ask my questions.
All right, sir.
And I'm on a horse that won't get knocked off. But guess what?
Lean in mine too, then.
I won't be left off.
You might as well go lean with us.
Yeah.
That's lean.
That's it.
That's lean,
one for all. Win this thing together.
There we go.
But I won't be left off the guest list anymore.
Man, come on in. This your club. We got the VIP already set for you. Come on in. Let's go.
Yeah.
Chill spot. Let's talk about new music.
Let's get to the music part, Ms. Connie. Now I asked this question mainly for the audience and the listeners about your music and your musical journey. I know you told a little bit about it, your background and all this, but majority of our singers, most of the time I'm surprised to hear that the folk that don't have a church background, and you're one of the few that that doesn't. But since you don't, I want to know what inspired, and folk, they sing in church or they sing at a birthday party, sing here and sing there. Because me as a DJ, when I started, I used to do family functions only. They was all free. I didn't get no Coke brought to me. Nobody gave me a food stamp. They didn't
Not
give
a
me
piece of chicken leg, nothing.
I would do it. Okay. And I was on the north side of Houston, close to Atascocita, and I did a backyard party. And a young lady said, she said, you mind doing my wedding? Yeah. And I did that wedding, and after I did that wedding, and somebody was there, said, hey, can I get a card? And I didn't have cards. I wrote my name on a piece of paper. And then all of a sudden it was like COVID. And then I ended up playing somewhere else, and somebody said, you mind playing in my club? And and there we were. And that was 15 years ago, So I'm always surprised when I hear artists saying, well, I just started in a choir at the church. So what started your journey?
My daddy. So my dad was a music connoisseur. I was his only child for 11 years. So him and my mom split when I was a kid, younger than that. So he had me all the holidays in the summers. I didn't have nothing to do, when I was with him. But just be in the house. But he had all these albums all organized with this big old entertainment center, and he was so serious. He had all the equipment and the record players and the headphones. If you messed with his album, he knew exactly if it was out of place, and you would hear about it. Like, he was that guy, So I got into listening to his albums, marking them correctly, just laying down with the headphones on, and I just listened to Norman Connors and GQ and the Brothers Johnson and Lakeside and the Barcades and Earth, Wind and Fire and Natalie Cole and the Bell and oh, the list goes on and on and on and on, you know. The men, the maids, all of them, I started knowing I wanted to sing before I even got into the women singing, but it was Natalie Cole that really cinched the deal for me when I got into listening to her music. And I ended up I got on her show some years after that, years, of course. That show called The Big Break. I don't know if y'all remember. And I was a little disappointed when I met her. But anywho, she did inspire me back there at that time. That song, This Will Be.
Mm-hmm.
And I just was like, man. And then when I realized I could sing it and I was hitting the notes, I was like, okay.
Well,
when I was younger than that, there was a song, I believe it was Enchantment. You guys are both DJs, so you can correct me. The song was called Toby. Do y'all remember that song?
I do.
By Enchantment?
Well,
was it by Enchantment? It was the saddest song in the world. I didn't realize it at the time, but later on, as I, look back, it was either he was talking about losing his wife or something, or a dog. But somebody died, and it was a sad day when Toby went away. That was what the song was about. But anyway, whenever my mom would have little parties, or she took me around her friends at school because she was a school teacher, I would just want to. I would tell them, I can sing. Would you like to hear me? And I just start singing that song. It seemed to be embarrassing to her, but for me, I just wanted people to listen to me sing when I was a little kid. I just wanted them to hear me sing. So yeah, that's how it kind of got started for me.
I don't know. The saddest song I ever heard was "Ben" by Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Toby is right up there with it. I'm gonna send that song to you. I'm gonna find that song.
Well, you said it to me, but my claim to fame with Natalie Cole, and I told Uncle Funky this story at the radio station about when Natalie Cole performed at the Astrodome at the All-Star game. It was when Michael Jordan was playing, and when I was a little kid coming up, I had a poster on my wall, and I was crazy about Natalie Cole.
Mm-hmm.
And when she made that song, Our Love,
yeah,
in my mind, she was thinking about me. And she was waiting on me to grow up. Yeah. And so I was working out at the Astrodome as an usher.
Yeah.
And the head usher came to me. Her name was Inez. She said, listen, she's going to sing the national anthem. And when she's done, you go down, extend your arm, and you walk into a seat. And if I tell you, I started sweating like a crackhead. I got all kind of nervous. My stomach was bubbling.
Your knees were buckling.
Everything. This is a lady who, as a young boy, I grew up just in love with. And I walked down there. I was so nervous. She walked up, and she just as glamorous and just as sophisticated to a seat, holding my arm. And she just had a little smirk on her face because she knew I was just trembling and I was nervous. And somebody and I set her in a seat. She looked at me with a little smile. She said, "What's your name?" I said, "Carrie." She said, "Oh, that's a pretty." She looked at her big old pretty brown eyes, and she said, "Oh, that's a pretty name." I could have just fell in love right then because I thought I was just finna just faint. And I had to go, like y'all, I had to go to the bathroom, collect myself.
Okay.
That was the biggest moment of my life and the love of my life.
So as we all hustle back, Miss Velma and I found Toby was by the Shy-Lights.
Yeah.
The Shy-Lights. Someone told me you was going to look that song up, Funky Larry.
The
Shy-Lights.
But we do, yeah. And thank you, Velma.
Yeah, Velma looked it up too. It was by the Shy-Lights.
Yes, it's so sad. It's so sad. It's right there with Ben. But I loved singing it for some reason. When I was so little, I had no business singing that song. I ain't know nothing about nothing that was talking about.
That's the spirit. That's the music we've been trying to tell folks. It hits you, and it's different, but it's good. Totally.
Now, I want to say this to you because we're on Natalie Cole, and I told you it was with Millie, and I also told you she would put me on the spot, and I also told you I made sure that I never ever got, lost in the sauce when she put me on the spot. So one time we were in Chicago, I remember this, and she put me on the spot to sing. Well, once I realized the songs that normally she was gonna call solos out on with us, I started making sure I'd be ready in case she do it on whatever song that would be, because it was a few of them she would do it on. Like even right now with my band, I do the same. They know what song we're gonna solo on. So anywho, this particular night, I broke out with Our Love. So we were singing her song, Love is a Dangerous Game. But I broke out when I broke out with it, I went into Natalie Cole. Y'all, I can't sing tonight. I done had songs back to back all weekend. Because love is nice, love is sweet, love is soft, love is gentle, love is joy, and love is pain. Love, and the audience was singing with me. Everybody was singing with me. Then I hit that note. You know that note I'm talking about. It just they gave me a standing ovation, right? All right, fast forward. Show is over. We're in the dressing room, cooling off, undressing, whatever. She was real calm, and she say, that solo you did tonight? I was like, yeah, I thought she was gonna say I did a good job. And it's not what she said. I said, yeah. She said, don't do that again. So I looked at her, I said, okay. And I never did. Now, I don't know. I didn't ask her why. I dare not ask her why. She the boss, if that's what you want. Okay. So I don't know if it was because of it got too much attention, or it's the fact she felt disrespected that I was singing another woman's song in her set. I'm not sure which one it was. But either way, I didn't. So that was that.
A little bit of both. And for you
probably a little bit of both.
Probably, and for you to get a standing O,
yeah,
that pushed her back because she really didn't know you had all that in you anyway. You're like, oh, yeah, I got, and it could have played a different way. She could have been one of those artists that said, okay, I got it. Let's go ahead and push her. But yeah, that's a different mindset. Not a lot of people have that. But I'm sure correct. The standing O, and then your voice, and the power, because in that piece that you did, that's a strong song. That thing, and you got to have some great pipes to knock that out. So yeah. She was slightly taken aback, I would say, my lady. And don't you ever do that again. If you want to say, don't you?
Well, you seen what's love got to do with it with Ike Turner when they came on and say, whose idea was to have these wigs on? I was scared to speak up. I looked around, how Ike was. He said, I love it. Keep it up.
Yeah. Yeah. She could have done it like that, but that didn't happen, though.
Yeah.
I'm so sure.
But we got to fast forward a little bit, get into some of your music. Before I play your music, I got to ask this question. Now, you told me you had a little taste of Al B. Sure, a little taste of Natalie, and a little taste of Betty Wright. Millie Jackson, I'm sorry. What made you choose Southern Soul as a genre versus other direction you could have went in?
So I was getting ready to be about 50, and I was in Shreveport. A guy that owned a spot in Shreveport called Josh Lounge, the owner, Mr. James, invited me to come to their annual Southern Soul Festival that they have downtown. And so I was there. That is where LJ Elkins was on that show, a bunch of other Louisiana artists, and also Silk was the headliner. So I was just there with a couple of girlfriends. We were friends. We were just there to be there. But there was a lot of space happening in between the sets, for the artists to get up. So Mr. James was like, why don't you get up here and sing something? Let them hear you. At that time, I used to walk around with a CD that had 2 instrumentals on it. Of course, I didn't have any original songs. I had Tonight is Tonight, Betty Wright, and I had Neither One of Us, Gladys Knight. So I just went up there. I had on like a little t-shirt and some khaki pants and some sandals, all of this was like just all off of just spontaneous. So I get up there, and we're under this big gazebo, and so the stage is about 6 feet tall, at least 5 to 6, and the audience is back there with these long tables up under the gazebo, so they're kind of far. So I'm up there, and I'm just singing my little heart out, and there's no real energy I can feel because they're too far back. You know what I mean? So I'm just in my mind, I'm hoping that at least they're hearing me and feeling me, you know. It wasn't like it was a lot of talking going on. It was pretty quiet. So I was like, okay, it seems like they're listening. Anywho, I finished with neither one of us. I go to go down the steps to get back to the floor. And as soon as I got down there, the whole place stood up and started clapping for me. I was in tears. I was like, I had to just process all this. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. They don't know me from a can of paint. Okay, that's number one. All right. And this is a Southern Soul audience, people who like this Southern Soul stuff show that I've been invited to. So these people are here for Southern Soul. Now I just sung 2 R&B songs, really, soul, soul blue R&B. But I'm like, so this tells me that this audience like what they like. People who like Southern Soul music, they don't care if they know you. If you make them feel a way, then they're going to let you know that they like you. And it was at that moment I said, you know what? I want to sing in front of these kind of people who just respond to what you're giving them, how you make them feel. They don't care if you're a person with a name and all of that. But if they like you, they like you. And it was that day I made up my mind. I want to do Southern Soul. And P2K was the first one to put me out there. He let me open up for TK Soul and Big Pokey.
Oh wow. Okay.
And that's how I got going. And then I exchanged information at that show with LJ. And I told him, I said, I want you to give me a Southern Soul song. And LJ, of course, lives in Dallas, my hometown. And I went home and we got together, and he did keep his promise. He didn't charge me one dime, and he gave me Neckbone Lady. And that's how that was my first song into Southern Soul back in 2018.
Love it. Absolutely.
Well, man, that's awesome testimony.
Yeah.
It's one thing I like about Southern Soul. To me, I'm a blues, and I'm a guy with an old soul. But Southern Soul and blues is so family oriented to me, and it's a different genre versus R&B and hip hop and all. And in most of the Southern Soul folk, and you can correct me, most Southern Soul artists, to me, a lot more accessible and a lot more friendlier than the big R&B. And I know some folk think that Southern Soul is still trying to find his arms and trying to find his legs, but to me, it's here. And and you have some folk locally, everywhere in every city, because they can sing, they putting a song together, they sing in Southern Soul. And everything don't stick on the wall, but for the most part, we have a lot of artists right now that's giving Southern Soul a voice.
Indeed, I agree.
Yeah. But it's funny that you mentioned Neckbone Lady, because that's the first song that I got of Miss Connie that I'm going to play it. And before time catch up with us, let's hear a little bit of that Neckbone Lady. And this thing making me hungry.
And the song is not even about food, not really.
Ooh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. All right. They say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. So, ladies, if you have a good man, take care of him, feed him, because if you don't, somebody else will. I met this fine country man. I met him on a Friday night. He was out there doing his thing. I never seen a man with such a country twang. He was moving to the left, he was moving to the right. I had to back that thing up on him all night. He said, baby, baby, please have mercy on me. said my name is Miss Honey, and you're coming home with me. You see, I'm a neck bone lady. I got the cornbread and the hot sauce. I'm a neck bone lady. I got the cornbread and the hot sauce. I'm a woman, ooh, I'm a country girl. You know what that means. I'ma rock your world. He said, slow down, 'cause you're moving too fast. I told him I want this love, I want this love to last. I'll cook and clean for you, and I'll wash your clothes for you. Anything you need from me, baby, oh, just let me know. I'm an independent woman. I can see you're an independent man. I'll leave a taste in your mouth that will melt in your head. I got the cornbread and the hot sauce. I'm a neck bone lady. I got the cornbread and the hot sauce.
Miss Connie,
What's up, LJ?
what in the world is a neck bone lady?
That's me. You know why?
Why?
Because I got a good man, and he goes to work and he pays the bills. So yeah, I'm gonna make him some neck bones, collard greens, macaroni and cheese, little cornbread with a little hot sauce and sweet tea. I'm gonna make sure he got some clean drawers and some good socks, and I'm gonna iron him uniform for him to go to work fresh. You better listen to Miss Connie, ladies. Take care of that man. I'm a neck bone lady. The cornbread and the hot sauce. You see, I'm a neck bone lady. I got the cornbread.
Tickle myself on that song.
I forgot about that. That was good.
All right, neck bone lady.
Telling a great story.
You
That song ain't even about food. It's about a real relationship. It ain't even about food.
Oh, that after the neck bone and hot sauce, that was a wrap. Cornbread took it to another level. Real woman, Miss Connie. Real woman, she said, Miss Connie.
As a matter of fact, if I can tell you, when I sing that song live, I break it down and I tell the ladies, I say, listen, ladies, this song ain't about no damn food. It's about if you got a good man that's taking care of you. If he is doing what he said he was going to do, then you make sure you do what you said you were going to do. I said, don't let your man leave the house hungry, because he may end up in another woman's kitchen. And he might like what's coming out of her oven better than yours. Might be hotter and better. So you better feed your man at home so he'll come back. That's what I tell him. You know, because I feel like the men get a lot of backlash a lot of time from women singing the songs. And that was one of the things I didn't want to do when I came in Southern Soul, was bash men. It was so many already doing that. I'm like, they can't all be bad. I mean, there's got to be something good. So, like, you know, and these damn women, some of them ain't right. And they my sisters, yeah, but they ain't right. So Miss Connie be trying to school them sometime and tell them, now, look here now. You got to get your stuff together, too. Anywho, I get to preaching sometime. I ain't going to do that.
I try to tell the Pendergrass. He said it's a 50-50 love, baby. It ain't one-sided.
That's
Not
right.
70-30.
That's right. And I sing that with my band all the time. We sing that song. Yes, we do. We take them back on with the band. We don't do nothing but old school.
Get out of here. Sarah Willis.
That's
That's right. Tamara talking about, girl, they feeling that. They feeling that neck bone, lady. But look, Miss Connie, I got but that's what makes them come back. Food in a different language. I know that's right.
Shout out to LJ Eccles for that one.
I didn't know. Well, I know he wrote it, but I didn't know he collaborated with you.
Yeah,
I had an opportunity to do a show with him at the area theater here in Houston once. He put on a good show.
Yeah.
But we
I will
got 5 minutes.
always love LJ for that. He literally gave me that and put me right in Southern Soul. That
Well, you can
song
tell
don't get no more Southern Soul than Southern Soul.
well, you can tell him I've been in his DM. I've been trying to get in contact with him so I can bring him on the show. But I know he's a busy
Well,
man.
they
So
is in Jamaica right now over there.
yeah.
They over there going live from Montego Bay today.
Okay.
Him and his wife.
Okay.
But I will tell him that. I will. I'll tell him.
Be the messenger for me. But we
I
got a
will.
couple minutes left before I get out of here. I had another song pulled up, but I'm gonna let you choose a song that you like that's circulating for you.
Well, I want you to pull up Miss Connie Child because now, even though that song is 5 years old, somehow it has gotten wings again or something. It's resurfacing. It's weird. So yeah, I'm feeling Miss Connie Child after 5 years again. So play that one if you can.
Let me feel. I'm gonna see if I'm feeling Miss Connie Child.
It's Miss Connie, y'all. Get on up out your seats.
I'll tell you something.
I got a new dance. It's called the Miss Connie Child. Come on, y'all. Dance with me. This a new dance. It's so easy to do. So get out the seats and make it do what it do. You can do it at a club or at a trail ride. It's a brand new dance called the Miss Connie Child. Cha-cha to the left, cha-cha to the right. Now dip with it, bring it on back. Now walk it up, now walk it back. Now turn to the left and bring it on back. Cha-cha to the left, cha-cha to the right. Now dip with it, bring it on back. Now walk it up, now walk it back. Now turn to the left and bring it on back. Cha-cha to the left, cha-cha to the right. Now dip with it, bring it on back. Now walk it up, now walk it back. Now turn to the left and bring it on back. This dance is so easy to do. So get out your seat and make it do what it do. You can do it at a club or at a trail ride. It's a brand new dance called the Miss Connie Child. Cha-cha to the left, cha-cha to the right. Now dip with it, bring it on back. Now walk it up, now walk it back. Now turn to the left and bring it on back. Wait a minute. Can I count it out? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cha-cha to the left, cha-cha to the right. Now dip with it, bring it on back. Now walk it up, now walk it back. Now turn to the left and bring it on back. Wait a minute. Can I count it out? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cha-cha to the left, cha-cha to the right. Now dip with it, bring it on back. Now walk it up, now walk it back. Now turn to the left and bring it on back.
Okay.
That song do be jamming though, don't it?
Okay.
And I want to thank
Sarah say yes, she loving this. Tamara
Thank
say I can
y'all.
get down with this with my bad knees. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never heard it.
I think
No.
we
Yep,
played it,
heard
Papa. We played it before they took our show apart. Walter and I played that song
Okay.
before they pulled it because the minute it hit, I said, I know this because I was about to go out in the room and get my fan. But
Let me tell you something about this song. Stan Butler produced it in 2020, and then he did work it on West Love about 3 years after that. And when her song came out, people thought that it was hers. They thought she had taken my song and just did it. And they were calling me. They were mad. Miss West Love doing your song. I said, no, that's her song. I said, we just have the same producer. So the songs are pretty similar in their BPM and the vibe and essence, you know. But
Is
yeah.
that Frank McKinney is the producer?
No, that was Stan Butler on that one.
Dan Butler.
Stan Butler, the same one that produced "Work It" by Westlove.
Yeah. I mean, when I heard it, instantly, as a DJ, I'm always thinking about blending music. That's the first thing I thought about when I was listening to that song.
Was
Sound just
"Work
like
It"?
Westlove. Yeah, Work
Well,
It.
yeah, but like I say, mine came out in 2020, and I think hers came out in like 2022 or 3.
Okay. I did a show in Brookhaven, Mississippi. And something about Work It. And I don't, I like line dances. For a DJ, it's easy to keep the party going, but I promise you I'd play that song. I'd never heard this, and I promise I'd heard it, I'd blended it. But Work It, I played a social event in Brookhaven, and they had to hit Work It 3 times. But
Yeah, it's a good song. It's a feel good
this song is pretty hot. Leroy Allen said y'all have Frank McKinney is
that's my main producer. He's produced
Main
so
producer?
much. Yeah, if you had more time to play my music, I'd tell you to play one of ours called "Grown Folk Good Time." But that's my guy. That's my go-to guy, and he's my bass player and my music director in my band as well.
Yeah.
It's tight.
Well, guess what? It is my show.
Yeah.
And we don't have no closing time, bedtime.
What's the name
We
of
have
the
party
song?
time, though. Huh?
Finally, it's the weekend, and it's time for some fun now. I think I'll wear something sexy out to the club tonight. Oh yeah, me and my girls are going out tonight, and we're gonna dance the night away. Leave all the problems and worries behind. We're gonna have a good time, yeah. A mighty, mighty good time. A mighty, mighty good time. A good time. A grown folks good time. All my ladies are happy, and they're feeling so right now. And you know the fellas are handsome. They're looking good tonight. Ooh wee. Me and my girls are having fun. We won't stop until the party is done. We're feeling happy and complete, and feeling good about everyone we meet. Yeah. A mighty, mighty good time. A mighty, mighty good time. A good time. A grown folks good time. A good time. A good time. A mighty, mighty good time. A good time. A good time. A grown folks good time. Get down on the floor. Come on, come on. And have a good time. And have a good time. Get down on the floor. Come on, come on. And have a good time. And have a good time. Yeah. Mighty, mighty good time. A mighty, mighty good time. Have a good time. A good time. A grown folks good time.
Grown folk good
Look at
time,
you.
baby.
Look at you. Look at
That's
you.
me. But there's a video on it too, Funky Larry. Go to the video. You'll see me in purple. It's a whole video on it.
I'll go. I just needed to capture you and make sure I had the title because I'm compiling my list for the homecoming show for the radio this Saturday, and I wanted to make sure that we represent Miss Connie. Grown.
Yeah. Now, Funky Larry, y'all know that's MZ. That's Ms. Connie now.
You informed me, corrected me at a ZBT award as you were handing out prizes.
No, it wasn't a ZPT. You know where it was? We were at Taylor's and we were having that show, remember? That you guys put on with it was y'all and somebody y'all partnered up and we were doing a whole show at Taylor's, remember? And you introduced me to the other lady that is with Keisha.
Yes.
You introduced me to Keisha. I remember that. I think I performed that night too. I believe I did. And I was getting ready to.
You had a hat and some silver boots.
Oh yeah, that sound like me. Leave it to me. I'm always blinging somewhere. So can I tell y'all a quick story about that real quick? So when I did Kicking Dirt Up on My Boots with Jeter Jones, that was in 2021 we did the video. So my hat, I had this blinking hat on when we did the video. And so when we finished the video, he called me. He said, now, Miss Connie, if you're going to start doing these trail ride shows, these ladies don't be out here with no novelty hats on that's blinking and all glittery and stuff. These some real cowgirls. I'm like, okay, Jeter, well, I'm not. I'm allergic to horses. I can't even ride horses. I said, but if I'm going to do these trail rides, I'm going to be country cute. So that means my hat going to be blinging. I'm going to be glistening. You're going to see my eyelashes before I arrive. I'm going to have on nails. I'm going to be all of that. I said, and you watch, it's going to be some other ladies that want to get country cute just like me. And he was like, okay, Miss Connie. So, as you can see, there's a lot of women that decided they wanted to be country cute since then.
Oh, absolutely.
So I started something, I'm going to tell you.
We call you a trendsetter.
Most definitely. I have. As a matter of fact, I got that award last year from Jabo for trendsetter. And he's giving me something else this year. I think it's called Party Starter or something like that. So if you guys are going to be there, I will see you in December.
I'm quite sure we will.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, I had an opportunity. I don't know, you and I did a track show. I don't know where we were when we did that show. It might have been at Taylor somewhere. I DJ, you were there.
Is that right? I've been to Taylor's a few times, so yeah.
Yeah, I think I did a track show and you were there.
Mm-hmm.
But let me say this before I let you go. I mean, I'm loving your vocals, but you know, I kind of want to separate you, and because I think you probably can go to the R&B side as well with your vocals. Now, listen to that song right there. I'll say, okay. I'm
Well,
liking
you
the
gotta
versatility.
understand, Papa. See, I just celebrated 10 years in Southern Soul in September. But before that, now you know I'm finna be 60, so that means all the way up from 18 that I started singing to 50. That's what I sung, R&B. That's my DNA.
Yeah.
So it's in me. It's all up and through me. And when I do my live shows, it's all R&B until I do a little bit of straight up blues, and then I do my Southern Soul songs. The rest is all straight R&B. The old school classics though.
Yeah, well, I'm loving your vocals. I'm loving your confidence.
Thank you.
You got that it factor.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm going to hold my tongue.
Why? No, say what you got to say now. Go on, say it, Funky Larry.
The bridge between your era, Papa C, of R&B, and the bridge of my era in R&B, the lines have been blurred so much that your Southern Soul should really be called R&B, the rhythm and blues. But you got some young folk in the 90s that messed up that whole line of that's R&B, that's R&B. No, that's not R&B. You don't have the rhythm, which is the tracks you heard. You're not seeing anything about the blues or that man that cheated or that man who's with that man or that woman who's with that woman that you didn't know was a man. And that story.
Wait a minute. Okay, don't make me start singing Bill over here.
Well, that's where I was going. So what Ms. Connie does is sing and sing extremely well. She's a great storyteller. Yes. She has some rhythmic tracks that will make us do some line dances. and I would pay top dollar to see you perform because I love the show, the showmanship in you.
Thank you.
The bling, the style, oh my God, where's she going with that? But you know, she does look kind of cute, girl. So I've heard it all. Oh yeah, but the trendsetters, that's what we do. We break from the pack, and that's just the free spirit in her, and that joy you bring. You know, I didn't like that outfit at first, girl, but it's kind of, it's kind of nice. Girl, where you get them boots from? Oh, I had these made special for me in Dallas. You can't find these.
I get questions about all kind of stuff all the time. And then I do this purple hair thing is my thing, Funky Larry. Y'all know that, right?
I love it. And
my mama told me to do it.
Yeah, but it's good. It works for you, and that's what's important.
And mama knows best.
Yeah, you feel good in it, and we like, wow, it's different and it's good. That's
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. I take that, please, because that's what makes Ms. Connie Ms.
Connie.
Well, Ms. Connie, tell us how we can book you and what the listeners what you got coming up and all your platforms that you're on.
Okay, so I'm at 214. I still have my Dallas number. 418-3122. 214-418-3122 will get you booked with me. And my platforms are TikTok, IG, and Facebook, and they're all Ms. Connie Mo, M-O. So M-Z-C-O-N-N-I-E, Mo, M-O.
What's the next show coming up?
So my next show is in Dallas, Grand Prairie, which is right there down the street from Dallas. October the 25th, I'm doing the Grand Prairie Main Street Festival. This is my second time they brought me back for that. So I'm going to work with not my band, but a band in Dallas I'm going to work with. Y'all know who Sunshine the singer is?
She's on the show.
Yeah.
About a couple months ago, yes.
Okay, well, Sunshine is lending me her band, and I'm going to sing with. They're going to back me at the festival on the 25th of October. So that's next week, 2 weeks from now, pretty much. That's my next show. I just had one yesterday with MC Lightfoot.
IG name.
Huh?
Sarah Hartman want to know your IG name.
Ms. Connie Mo.
Ms. MZ?
They're all the same. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the same on TikTok, Facebook, and IG. Ms. Connie Mo.
All right, Sarah Hartman. Ms. Connie Mo.
Say something to me, Miss Sarah.
Mo, Uncle Funky, last words.
Well, I was trying to get. Come on over here. You might as well say hi. Just stick your head and say hi.
Hi.
Hey, baby girl.
It's Ms. Aubrey.
Hi, Miss Aubrey.
Ms. Aubrey, see this? This famous autograph? This is Ms. Aubrey's autograph.
Stand to be silly.
You see his autograph, Ms. Aubrey? I'm holding on. I know it's going to be worth millions. It's right here at my desk, Ms. Aubrey. And this is Ms. Aubrey's autograph right here. I'm the only guy in the United States, I dare say, have his autograph right here.
Thank you, Papa.
Okay, then.
We're getting ready for cheer season, so I have to sign off on some stuff.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, listen, Miss Connie, it was a pleasure.
Likewise. Same.
Don't be a stranger. Enjoy your music.
Thank you.
Lady Archie say Ms. Aubrey is beautiful.
Thank God. Thank God for her nana. That's all I can say.
Miss Connie Mo, I appreciate you taking out some of your Monday, hanging out with me and Uncle Funky on a Monday night.
Happy for the reconnect. It's been a minute, but ma'am, you sure can sing, ma'am. You sure can sing. Sing perfect.
Thank you, Funky Larry. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
I look forward to seeing y'all in December. We can get us a snapshot, take a few little photo shoots, I'm a
So you're gonna be
photographer
at,
in my head.
you're gonna be at Taylor's in December, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there. I think it's the 27th. Yeah,
And what show is that?
that's Jabo's second annual Texas Community Award show.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm gonna be receiving another award from him, and so I'll be there to receive it. But before that, I'm gonna reach out to you too, because I'm celebrating my 60th in Dallas on December 14th. And if there's any way y'all could come join me, I sure would love it. I'm gonna make sure I send y'all a personal invite. Come to Dallas.
Send me an invite. I'm gonna do my best to be there. If you send me an invite,
I will.
I get on my horse.
Come on down. It only take you about
With my hat.
20 hours. Take you about 20 hours. You'll be all right.
I get a head start.
Oh.
Well, Miss Scotty Moore, I appreciate you. Send me an invite, email me, and I'll do my best to get there. David Walker, I appreciate it. He said, great show. Tamara Hunter said, great show. I appreciate all of y'all for joining us. But Miss Connie Moore.
Yes.
Until next time.
Peace out.
Peace.
God bless.
Uncle Funky. It's been a great night.
Yeah, that was I forgot. But you know, we've come through a lot since COVID to now. But yeah, we featured Ms. Connie a couple of times when Walt and I had the show. But now you and I had the show, so we'll work some of that in on Saturday.
Oh, for sure.
And Miss Audrey, thank you.
As always, Lady Audrey is always great. Great host. Leroy Allen. Appreciate you, brother.
You were cute. She didn't even get a full look at you. Stick your head in the camera.
Come on, Miss Aubrey.
Come on, say hi.
Let the world see you.
Hi.
We heard you. Put your head in the shot. It's okay. The camera won't bite you. I promise you it won't.
See?
There's Miss Aubrey. I've been listening to that voice for years on Magic 102. And I finally get a chance to see Lady Miss Aubrey. I mean, I already had the autograph.
Okay.
So you can see that pretty face.
So silly.
All right.
We're
Mark,
done,
I
sir?
appreciate it.
We're done?
And we are done. And I got to hit the sack and hit the station in the morning for 48 hours. Next week's guest will be Mr. Excitement, Patrick Henry, and Danielle Renee. Judge Roger Garner is probably going to join us next week because he has stuff going on today. He did hit me up. So we'll plan for that next week. But I appreciate you hanging out with me. I really do. And we will see you Saturday at radio station. For you listeners, please join us at KTSU 90.9.
And it's
2
homecoming.
p.m. till 6 p.m. It's called the Ultimate Backyard Party with Uncle Funky Larry Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate
Coming
all
up.
my guests.
Got a homecoming show. All right,
And we got a
Papa.
homecoming show. It's homecoming. That's right. It's homecoming. This Saturday, also. Y'all tune in. Chili Bill will be on, right? From 10 to 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's the Midday Groove. And right after Midday Groove is the Ultimate Backyard Party plus Homecoming. And we'll be in the building. Big thank you to my beauty pageants.
Yes.
Coming on. Miss Connie. Devonice, the voice of Southern Soul, and Mr. Willie. And big shout out to Uncle Funky Larry Jones, the Texas Radio Hall of Fame, for joining us.
And my guy, David Cowboy, superstar.
But
Cowboy
Dave Cowboy Cool, David Walker, man. Appreciate it, huh? But that's also show for tonight, man. And like I always say, Donnie Simpson on BET would say, you shoot for the moon. If you miss it, be amongst the stars. Chili Bill Smith says 90.9. If you see somebody without a smile, you stop and give them yours. But I say, one truth can prevent 1,000 lies. Until next Monday night. behalf of myself and Uncle Funk, Larry Jones. Good night, everybody.